Now you the catch my shot. For your sake, I go touch you. We go drive around it for my Porsche. Baby, pana, they say you like you all. I get you all. Baby, pana, anywhere that you go, I can follow you to go. Baby, pana, they say you like cassava, I get to be cassava. Hey, baby, pana, my love for you will never die, will never die. If I ever, oh baby, if I ever, baby you too sweet, forever. My baby dance it to the lagwaja, make I take you to Babalada. If I ever, oh baby, if I ever, baby you too sweet, forever. My baby dance it to the lagwaja, oh make I take you to Babalada. So love is a beautiful thing, can you they cool my temper? Love is a wonderful tender feeling. You they give me ginger. So baby dance it, dance it, dance it. The beauty in your eyes they give me life. Oh oh, I could give the love the thanks. So for the sake of love. Oh baby, leave it up, body body. And I body with the body rubber. Oh, for your sake I could kill you. Show you love that you never seen before. For like you give me love. Oh, and you are the play ball. Now you the catch my shot. Oh. For your sake, I go touch you. Hey. We go drive around it for my Porsche. Baby, pana, they say you like you all. I get you all. Baby, pana, anywhere that you go, I can follow you to go. Baby, pana, they say you like cassava, I get to be cassava. Baby, pana, my love for you will never die, will never die. If I ever, oh baby, if I ever, baby you too sweet, forever. My baby dance it to the lagwaja, make I take you to Babalada. If I ever, oh baby, if I ever, baby you too sweet, forever. My baby dance it to the lagwaja, make I take you to Babalada. One your time, you see, you are taking my love. Oh, I cannot understand how I'm feeling. You are my woman crush. Oh, Wanyama, you see, in a Miami, see, maybe me no go let you go. I will always be your lover. For your sake, I go kill you show. Show you love that you never seen before. For like you give me love, oh. Now you the catch my shot, oh. For your sake, I go touch you. Hey. We go drive around it for my Porsche. Baby, pana, they say you like you all. I got you all. Baby, pana, anywhere that you go, I follow you to go. Baby, pana, they say you like cassava, I get to be cassava. Hey, baby, pana, afamubu ala hadi tekilo. We just touch you. Touch you.
Okay, hi everybody. Welcome for being here. Jeez, I was trying to get myself ready. I'm still out of breath. But yeah, so welcome everybody for being here. My name is African Millennial. Today we're doing a follow-up to AfriScope TV DNA results. I want to give a special thanks to everybody who made this possible. I believe this is Africa. Um, I forgot, but there was a Gambian lady who also donated to this cause. African Caribbean Diaspora Talks and just Call Me Brian were the main contributors to actually purchase this African DNA results. So shout outs to you guys because this is possible because of you guys. You guys directly funded this cause. So we're here today with the results from 23andMe Ancestry DNA, and we may do more DNA tests as time goes by, just depending on circumstances and certain situations. But yeah, this is really, really great. And this is really important because this is a test basically from somebody on the continent. So we can definitely go ahead and reveal the results. Before we do get started, does anyone have any estimates of what they think AfriScope TV is? For those who don't know who AfriScope TV is, which if you watch this channel, I'm pretty sure you would know who that is. But AfriScope TV is, I think he's primarily from Ewe. He's from the Ewe tribe, and I think he's also the Ga tribe. So yeah, he's Ghanaian, present day Ghanaian, and I think because of his tribe and because he's from Ghana, I think his tests are gonna go back to Ghana, Sierra Leone, and Nigeria. What I think the percentages are is that it's going to be maybe like 80 to 90% Ghana, and then maybe like 10% Nigeria, and maybe like 3 or 5% Togo, Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone. That's what I'm assuming the DNA composition is. But what do you guys think? What do you guys? Oh, he's from Ghana. So what do you guys think before we get started? What do you guys think that his DNA composition? What countries do you think he's gonna be matched up to? Stoic one yesterday was being a clown, saying that AfriScope TV has Berber blood. AfriScope TV is Amazigh. AfriScope TV has ties to Egypt. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and add him to the panel. Thanks guys for being here. And yeah, we're just gonna get started on this. And also, if there's anyone else who also did their ancestry DNA results, any of those DNA results, and they want to come up and share their screen and show their results as well, we can do that. We can do like comparison between different types of Africans and different types of compositions. But I'm gonna go ahead and add him to the stream right now. Hey.
Hello, good evening. Yeah, so I'm live from the village because I just came to the village today and this afternoon, and I was quite worried if the internet is gonna work. Can you hear me though? Let me turn on the camera and see. Yeah, can you hear me? I'm
Yeah.
from the live from the village, as you can see. I decided to turn on the live because and there is this flies roaming in the area, so. Yeah, so thanks for having me. I can see all of you in the chat. Guys, pray for me. I don't want to see any European blood because that wouldn't benefit me either.
So before we get started, what do you think that your DNA results are gonna show?
Definitely it's gonna say some Ghana, because my dad is from the Kobo tribe. And my mom partly Ewe, partly Niger, somewhere. And so definitely it's gonna capture Ghana, it's gonna capture Benin, Togo, probably maybe Nigeria, that and also Mali. I'm sure Mali is gonna appear if that is my result. I haven't checked the results yet. I haven't, guys. So I'm worried. I don't know if they are not gonna lie to me that the result is in, and I will check right now and it's not. So I'm gonna go ahead right now and start checking. Right?
Okay, so you
Should I?
haven't seen the results either?
No, I haven't seen the results. I just want it to be like a surprise, something like that. You know?
Interesting, interesting. But shout outs to everybody who showed up. Shout outs to Stoic One, Mo, Afroscope TV, DI, A Log, and ADOS Just Black Story is asking, why do Africans need DNA results? They keep on saying they know where they come from. Um, okay. So I think I'll answer it from my own perspective, right? So I already know that my ancestors are from Ghana, but I also know that my ancestors also emigrated from other parts of Africa to Ghana. So I kind of wanted to know more so the percentages, not necessarily knowing, not necessarily like curious about. Okay, I don't know how to explain it, but let me just say it like this, right? If you're from a place that is, let's say, modern day Nigeria, that doesn't necessarily mean that your ancestors were in present day Nigeria, because these borders were created recently. So there were a lot of migration patterns and a lot of migration movements. So I feel like that's why more so a continental African would take these results, is just to see maybe like, I guess, other regions that they come from, like other neighboring countries that their ancestors also came from, not just the present day country that they're in. I believe that is one of the reasons why a lot of Africans are taking these results. I would say the East Africans were the ones who were taking these results a lot. I don't really see a lot of West and Central Africans taking these results. I think it's with East Africa, it's more so they're more like, I think, phenotypically diverse, and maybe they just have different migration patterns, and that's probably the reasons why they were more so curious to do these type of things. But I think them doing this kind of inspired others to also do this and see, okay, where else do I come from? Because okay, I know I'm from Ghana, but I know that I'm not just from Ghana. Like if we're being literal, like I know I'm not just from Ghana. Like I know I'm West African, period.
Yes.
Because my
Based on
people
this
didn't
question,
start from
right?
Ghana. My people started outside of Ghana. But yeah, anyway, you can go. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the second time I got this question. Why don't African need a DNA test? Because let me tell you, do you know that most of Africans, like their ancestors were taken as well? Like, do you know that some of them, their dad, maybe your great dad, your mother, maybe you're an orphan, who knows? So definitely, Africans taking the test will actually help boost the database, right? And it will make it easier for people who want to explore their roots, right? To explore the African roots, to really find people that they connected to here on the continent. So it's like it's long ago. But at the end of the day, the autosomal DNA test still give you the exact percentages of people that you connected with on the continent. So people shouldn't be judgmental. Like, oh, it's look like this. Like when people ask these questions, it's like Africans versus African Americans or black people in the diaspora, which is not something that I want to go into. Like I am not for that drama. There are people who came to the continent because they had real connections with people here. Right. I know people travel to Cameroon because they found their DNA cousins over there. I know people who moved to Nigeria because and to explore their family, their to learn more about their extended families by through DNA. So people shouldn't be more judgmental like Africans. No, I know where I'm from. I can basically, even if I want to travel today and go to Niger to look for maybe my grandfather's family, I can still do that. If I want to explore, go to my father's family, I can still do that. But at the end of the day, our people also move from place to place. They migrate from place to place. Before they became Ghanaians, they were not Ghanaians in the past. You see, so meaning that we might be related through some means, whether you know
Yeah.
it or not. So we are about to discover that.
Yeah, because I know in the case of West Africa, for instance, that's why Ghanaians, Liberians, Sierra Leone's, Gambians, Senegalese, who else? That part of West Africa, Nigeria, yeah, that part, Ivory Coast, yeah, that part of West Africa, we were all part of like the Songhai Empire. And it's not just history that shows that, it's our foods that we eat. Because I used to think jollof was like invented in Ghana. It actually wasn't. Jollof was invented in Senegal. It was invented in Wolof. So our ancestors who left the Wolof kingdom and came, I guess, more into East West Africa, took those foods, they took those things with them when they were migrating as well. So there is a connection there. There's an ethnic connection. I mean, I don't know how strong it is, but we at one point were all in one area, and then some of us decided to go to other parts of the region. So yeah, migration is not something that's new. But yeah, welcome to A-Log, King Genocide, and Stoic One. Welcome to the Anti-Socialite podcast. How are you doing? DI, Joyce Boggs, and yeah, I guess, oh, King of Dust. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and start with the results now, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
can you hear me? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can add it to the stream. I hope it is ready though. I don't know, where should I start? Is it ancestry traits or start with
Start with the
ancestry?
traits first. Start with the traits.
Okay. Mm, sorry guys, my internet is gonna take a while, but we're gonna get there. I'm in the village, live from village.
No worries,
Okay.
no worries.
Mm, they say, ah, David says your genetic predictor, bar spot, your genetic predictor, cheeks dimple. So they said, I have 65. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, 65. Let me just scroll down a bit. 65% chance you have little or no black hair. No no, sorry, no back hair. No, no, no back hair. 35% chance you have at least some back hair. So that means I have no back hair. I don't know what that actually means because I have back hair, or some back hair. Actually, they said 92% chance you do not have a bald spot. Yes, have been checking that a lot. Like people in my family, they don't have a bald spot. Um, yeah, chance you do have a bald spot, 8%. No, so they said 56% chance you do not have dimples. I don't have dimples. I really want dimples, guys. I really want that dimple, but I don't have it. There's a 44% chance you have dimples. I don't have it. So what should I do? Again, they say cleft chin. Your genetic predicts 83% chance you do not have a cleft chin. When I get fat, when I get fat, like it shows that I have. But when I'm skinny, I don't have it. Like now, I don't. Uh,
Oh my god.
sorry, it's a 17% chance you have a cleft chin. Okay, they say
I
dandruff.
don't think a lot of people have that. I don't know.
Yes, 73% chance you have had dandruff. I had it when
Oh yeah, I have dandruff. So I think mine said 60 something percent. Like I have dandruff. So yeah, I think that's accurate.
yeah, 27% chance you have never had that. I've had it before. Now I don't often have that. I don't know why. But I prefer I don't have it. Is that 80% chance you have detached earlobes? Yes, I have detached earlobe. Of course, my sister's on is something else. Chance you have attached. No, I don't have detached. They said early hair loss. Genetic.
Oh no, that's scary.
81% chance you will not experience hair loss or thinning before age 40. I think so as well. 19% you will experience hair loss or thinning before age 40. They say earwax type. 93% chance you have wet, sticky earwax. What does I don't know what that means.
You know
Uh,
how like when you pick your ears, like your earwax, is it sticky or is it hard? Or
it's a bit watery. It's like not watery, but it's like a gel. It's more like a gel.
oh, okay,
a-
okay, okay.
an oily gel, yeah. Chance you have a dry, flaky, 7% chance you have a dry, flaky earwax. Okay, the eye color, 75% chance of dark brown eyes, 11 chance of light brown eyes, 9% chance of dark hazel eye, 4% chance of light hazel eyes, 1% chance of green eyes. I'm actually 75% dark brown. And when I stated on my passport application form that I'm dark brown, they said no, I should write black. I don't know why Ghanaians behave like that. They checked me and they said I should change it to black. Um, they said, okay, 1% blue eyes. I don't have blue. I actually wanted to buy a contact lens before because I saw some people take pictures of, and I thought they were using contact lens, not knowing it was actually a software. The software, I think what they call it, and you guys, you know that you can turn it on and then it will give you that color, the eye color that you selected. Um, finger length. It said finger length ratio. The 85% chance your ring finger is longer than your index finger.
Is it?
Um, which one is the ring? Okay, let me see. Is that the ring finger showing? I don't know. No, I don't think so.
The ring finger is the blue, and yeah, I
Let
think
me
the
just
ring finger is
my
the blue, and I think the index finger is the orange in the picture.
let me just show. This is my finger. Maybe they are wrong. What do you think? This is the ring finger, right?
Yeah.
Maybe they are wrong. Uh,
Oh, I wasn't able to see it. Is your ring finger longer than your index finger?
uh, ring finger is longer than your index finger. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, there's a 15% chance your index finger is longer than your ring finger. Yes, I think I'm in the 15%.
Oh,
85% chance few, you have few, if any freckles. I don't have any freckles, but I have acne, serious acne. When I was ever from grade 6, oh my god, from grade 6, I was skinny, but you can see oh my god, I don't want to remember that. I was using all sort of lotions. When I hear the advert, I'll buy it, but it was crazy. I know they are not gonna tell me that one.
so
It's 16%.
do you have oily skin or medium
Yeah,
skin?
I have oily skin.
Oh, okay.
16% chance you have a lot of freckles. I don't. 59% chance you do not experience hair photo photo bleaching. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know what
Bleaching,
that is either.
bleaching with light, bleaching by I don't know. I don't want to lie. Photo means light, right? 41 chance you experience hair photo bleaching. I don't know what that photo bleaching is. Okay, there's a hair texture. David, your genetic predicts 44 chance of slightly wavy hair. I feel
What?
like that as well. Maybe it's
I don't.
no, I'm not 31 chance of straight. I don't. It's slightly wavy, but it's soft. It's a soft afro. When you touch it, you feel it, but you can't touch it. But 17% chance of wavy hair, 6% chance of big curls, 2% chance of small curls, less than 1% chance of very tight curls. I don't know what that is. They say light or dark hair. 67% chance of dark brown hair, 16 chance of black hair, 15% chance of light brown hair, 2% of dark blonde hair, less than 1% chance of light brown blonde hair. I don't know what that is, but I think it's dark brown or dark. Let me just say black because I don't know. I don't compare hairs. Newborn hair. Okay, 57% chance you had little or no hair at birth. But I had some. 53% chance you had lots of. You know what? Over here, when you have children, when you give birth to a child and the child has no hair, they call that child Sakura. So they call that if they're gonna call the child Sakura, it's not a name, but it's a name that you don't want. And they'll be singing. Sometimes they'll be singing this song to you like Sakura Kose, Sakura Kose. It's a 43% chance you had lots of hair at. Yes, I had. I know I have. If it's not really that impressive hair, but I had. And my sister also like she was born with a lot of hair. Red hair. They okay. There's a 99% chance you do not have red hair. Yes, 1% chance you have skin pigmentation. There's a 36% chance of light brown skin. Chance of light beige skin. 20 27% chance of light beige skin. 15% chance of dark brown skin. Um, 11% chance of moderate fair skin. 7% chance of olive skin. I think I'm light brown. That is it. I'm light brown. Um, but why is it that they don't give us the opportunity to take light brown? They say black, black.
Uh, I don't know.
55% chance you have stretch mark. That's stretch mark. I pray I don't have stretch. I shouldn't. I don't want stretch mark. But 45% chance you do not have stretch mark. You know what? Um, I feel like stretch mark is for people who are big or who get fat. If you get fat, you get stretch mark. And unfortunately, I barely get fat, so that is why I am not have I don't have any. They say toe
Unless I'm
length.
mistaken, stretch mark is due to like if you gain weight really really fast and then your skin breaks, that's what stretch marks are. Obviously, if you give birth, it's common to have stretch marks if you don't lubricate the area. A lot of women who are not fat also we have stretch marks. A lot of women who are not fat have stretch marks on their bums and their breasts. Like that's very common to have
Yeah,
stretch
who is
marks in
saying check
certain
your
areas.
anus?
So,
Check your anus.
yeah, a lot of people have stretch marks in their behinds and their bums. So I don't think it's such a weird thing. I think it's more common than not. But anyway,
Okay. Yes. It's a what is that? When okay, the toe length ratio, right? There's a 61% chance you have a longer second toe. 39% chance you have a longer big toe. I have a longer second toe. Yes, I have a longer second toe. A longer second toe. Um, I don't think so. Let me just look at it. No, I have a 30. I fall in the 39. I have a longer big toe. So it's like it's slanted. So they said unibrown. What is that one? Unibrown. Okay, I'm gonna read it. 55% chance you have a little bit of a unibrow. A unibrow. Sorry, a unibrow. Uh, what is one brow? No. I don't have a unibrow. I wish I have. My sister had it when she was young. You know, 23% chance you have a moderate to thick unibrow. I don't. Chance you do 22% chance you do not have a unibrow. I don't have a unibrow. It said widow's peak. 60% chance you do not have a widow's peak. I don't think I have a widow's peak. 40% chance you have a widow's peak. I don't. Okay, that is it. I think now where do we go to again? I think is it the ancestry?
Yeah, now you can go, I guess, to the ancestry part.
Um, did I really click on this? Okay, ancestry tree. Let me just go to ancestry value.
Like the video, by the way, and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to mine and After School TV channel. Thank you.
Okay, we are exploring overview. Um, ancestry composition. Your DNA suggests your ancestry is 67.4% Ghanaian, Liberian, Sierra Leonean with ties to three other populations.
I called it. Okay, actually, I was wrong. I said you were 80 to 90% Ghanaian, Sierra
I'm gonna
Leone,
get my
Nigerian. So
Sierra
I
Leonean.
got the percentages wrong. But before you click on it, don't click on view report yet. Everyone, do your estimates. What are the estimates in the chat section? Let's give 1 minute. Everybody, what do you guys think the percentages of Afterscope TV DNA results? What countries do you think it comes from other than Ghana and Nigeria and I guess Sierra Leone? Like what are the percentages? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? And what do you think? Because now the test is saying that you're 67% Ghanaian and other things. So what do you think it's in there? I'm asking you after Scope TV.
Uh-huh. He said
Yeah, I'm asking you what percentages do you think that you are in this test?
I was actually before taking this I was thinking maybe I'll be like 50% Ghanaian,
Yeah.
maybe 10% or 10% Togo, 10% Benin or 5% Benin, 10% Nigeria, maybe 5% or 20, 15% somewhere in Mali or Niger. Uh, that's all I was thinking about, nothing more.
According to Quircy, you're not a true account.
Question is here.
No. I'm saying according to somebody like Quissy, you wouldn't be a true account. Neither would I. It's so funny. But yeah, wait. Let me see. Let me just take a look at the comments. I don't think anybody commented. Yeah, I don't think anybody knows. Ghana Must Go said that you're 10% Niger. Mo is saying that 70% West African, Ghana, Senegal, and wait, is this for you? I'm saying 70% West Africa, Senegal, and 20% Southeast African, Kenya, Tanzania, and 10% North Africa. Mo, are those your personal results? Because I don't think that that would apply to AfriScope TV. Not, I don't think, yeah, I don't think that. I don't know. I don't think. Anyways,
Yeah.
10%. Why are people saying
I
North
wish I come from
Africa?
all the country. No, but I come from most countries in Africa, like all the sub-Saharan African countries, except the Arab infested regions, and also the European infested regions.
Every boy saying that you're Fulani.
Ah, I will sing you. You sing your Fulani song.
Okay, I think it's good. You can click view report. Let's see the results now.
Okay. Where am I? Okay. Let me just scroll down and see what is the. I don't know.
King Genocide is saying Niger Congo. Every boy saying you look Sahelian.
Yeah, because maybe I have a small Sahelian. Who knows?
Drum roll, everybody.
It's here. So UK 100%. What is that? Oh, am I everywhere? Look at this.
No, no, that's just a map, I think.
I told you my people are here. So West, they said sub-Saharan African region 95.3%. I told you I'm sub-Saharan African. I really love Africa. Sub-Saharan. I'm an original Sub-Saharan African. I'm supposed to wear a kente cloth today. Sorry, guys. I'm supposed to wear kente cloth today, but let's save it later. Um, they said under Sub-Saharan African region, we have West Africa, which is
I think you can click the
94.
arrow where it says West Africa.
Yeah,
You can click it.
94.4% West Africa, and I'm clicking down the arrow, and it's capturing, giving me this this map capturing West African for over a millennium before European colonization and the Atlantic slave trade. West Africans were united under a series of powerful empires, resulting in a broad similarities in music, clothing, art, and cuisine. A gradient of genetic similarity extending from Senegal to Nigeria reflects a richly complex population history in a region home to over 350 million people who form hundreds of distinct ethnic groups. Okay, that is it. So 90. I have my porridge here, so thanks. And sorry, Ghanaian. Okay, under the West African, we have uh Ghanaian, Liberian, and Sierra Leonean. That is 67.4%. I come from people the Ebe, the Fon, the Dangbe. That definitely. You said these are my people. I told you I will not lie. Ebe, Fon, Dangbe, and the Fanti people. Oh my god, I have to learn my Fanti. I know. Some of my ancestors they were fishermen, so They've been going back and forth. So,
I
oh
don't know why they have Sierra Leone, Liberia, and Ghana
yes, there's the
together. That
fishermen.
kind of
Some of them,
bothers me, but whatever. I guess they
it
don't
is
have enough.
it's mainly men.
They don't
They
have
were
enough
fishermen.
samples, so that's probably why it's grouped together.
Yeah, but you know that the fishermen they've been traveling from places to places, like traveling around the coast too. Yeah. So the Nigerian region as well, but it can change, with more data. So with the Nigerian, oh why? Why did I click on this? Sorry. Nigerian. Nigerian, 25.4% Nigerian. I told you I'm Nigerian. Oh my god. I hope this is not Igbo. I hope this is not Igbo and this thing. Because I really like I don't know. Oh, why would they capture all Nigeria like that? Like like Mr.
I don't
Nigeria.
I don't think
It's
they
me.
broke down the tribe. I don't think they broke down the tribes yet. I don't know if they I don't know. They'll do that in the future though.
Yes. Maybe I'll be clicking on this and explore your heritage. I'll do that later, not now. Because I'm curious about Nigeria. 25, that's massive actually. But the way they captured Ghanaian, Liberian, and Sierra Leonean, and that's 67.4%. And I actually call is that they start by ever people. I know my maternal line goes to the ever, the form. And so definitely the Gandangbe too. I mean, the ever and the Gan, they've been together for many centuries. They've been hanging around, traveling together. So yeah. And also I know the Nigerian region is just something that they say 1.6% broadly West African. I'm not gonna touch that. Let me just go back. Okay, they said Northern East African. Sudan. I told you Sudan is here. Where are the Sudanese? I have to get those black queens. Those dark, extremely dark. I really like them. Dark. You know. Wow, 0.2%. Wow, 0.2%. Wow. I know. You know why? My for some of my forefathers in Niger and Mali, they raise camel. So they travel a lot with camel. So I'm suspecting this is where they come from. I'm suspecting. Uh
I think Ariel Boy
so
wants you to, Ariel Boy wants you to click Ghana. I don't know what he means by that.
I've already clicked on that.
Oh, okay.
Um they said broadly sub-Saharan African 0.7%. I've clicked on it. They said broadly sub-Saharan African. They said the genetic diversity of sub-Saharan Africa reflects both the deep history of humans in the region and the recent migrations that have carried people from Western Africa to both Southern and Eastern Africa. As a result of this ancient and complex population history, it is difficult to assign some DNA to a specific population within sub-Saharan Africa. Okay, I understand. And so they just capture all these places: so Eritrea, Sudan, Chad, Niger, Mali, Mauritania,
I
Senegal,
mean, well,
Guinea.
obviously you're sub-Saharan African.
Yeah, Guinea,
I mean,
Liberia,
that
Ghana,
literally means under the Sahara, so that's
oh,
anywhere.
Kenya
And
too is here. Oh. Ethiopia, Kenya, Cameroon, Republic of Congo, Tanzania, Madagascar. Madagascar is here. I told you. Madagascar, Angola, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Namibia, South Africa. South Africa.
okay, Ariel Boy saying broadly means that they can't find the specific part of Africa.
Yes,
Okay, that
because a lot of people across all those regions have that fragment as well. That's what
yeah.
it means. This okay. Uh, 46% North African. This is what I don't want to see. I don't want to see this. Really, this is where my Beba root comes from. Maybe somewhere in I don't really want to see this. This is shocking. 46.4.6%. Sorry, 4.6% North African. Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, Libya. Mm. Hey,
Oh, so you are Amazi for real? You're Amazi for
damn.
real.
Yeah, I suspect the Berbers in the Sahara, and also the Tuareg. I don't know my tribe. They hang around the Tuareg as well, but it seems the Berber.
Okay, so people want you to click on the Ghana portion. They want to see if the tribes that they guessed for Ghana is correct.
Yeah, I clicked on the Ghanaian portion. They didn't actually capture Ghana like that. Okay, they captured the southern zone where my people are, which is the Ewe,
I
the
think you
Fon.
should click on see all tested populations. Is that what they mean?
See tested population. Okay, see all tested population.
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Oh no, it's not. Okay, never mind. Go back.
Uh, okay, we have to go back. I don't know. Okay, go back now.
Okay, guys, where should he click? I'm not understanding because he's saying that he clicked on the Ghana.
Why is my page not responsive? Okay, it's coming now. Yeah, so I clicked on the on Ghana. Ghana. It's actually they captured the regions. Why? It's Ghana, Ghanaian, Liberian, and
So I
Sierra
guess they
Leone.
mean you should zoom in to where it says Ghana and zoom into the map. I don't know.
Okay. Uh-huh. This is it. So this is the Ghanaian region that I'm from.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Ogbomosho, Ilori. I'm seeing places so bad. The regions, the Togo regions, is very highlighted. I know this is the place where our ancestors we have been for quite some time, and also the Ever region, is the Volta region. This is the Volta region. I don't know whether you can see it on the screen, but yeah. So from Nigeria to this Kumasi, I'm around all of these places. You know the fancy people. The fancies actually got is like surprising to me, but I
I
know
don't
for
I don't think the result can pinpoint exactly where it's from because it's the region is too big. So I don't
yes.
think they know exactly yet, but it's better than it was last time.
Yeah, but this is what they said though. You are connected through shared ancestors to people from Togo, Benin, and Ghana, many of whom identify as Ga Dangbe or Fanti or speak Egbe or Gbe language. This means some of your ancestors may have lived in this area and you may have relatives who still live here today. Common reports common reported ethnicities or languages spoken within this genetic group: Ga Dangbi, Ga and Dangbi, Fanti, Ebe, Fon, Awutu, Jula, Awutu, Jula. I've never heard of that before. Might have to explore. Awutu Jula. Okay, I'm gonna have to show this to my mom. Definitely. So that is it. That is what they've captured. This is what they've captured.
Is there anywhere else on the map that you're like on the actual map, is there anywhere else that you're pinpointed to?
Pinpointing. I've already touched the area which is captured on the screen right
No,
now.
I mean like on the whole map of the continent. Is there anywhere else that it's pinpointing to?
No, I don't see anything like that.
Oh, okay.
I don't see anything like that. Um, one more. I have to go back. I don't know where to go back. Okay, I know what to do. Um, okay. So this is what they say. They say 0.1% unassigned. There is a wide range of human diversity in the world, and sometimes our algorithm is unable to match a region of your DNA to a specific population with confidence. Individuals whose ancestors come from multiple continents and who mixed many generations ago typically see more unassigned ancestry in their ancestry composition. Individuals whose ancestors came from just one continent or individuals whose ancestors intermixed more recently typically see less unassigned ancestry. Okay, this is what they said. So the North Africa, let me just see. Oh my god, it's surprising,
So it means
really.
like the whole region.
Um, let me just capture this. Oh, I don't know why it's not loading it really well for me this time.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah. So the whole
this
region
is
of North Africa, basically, yeah.
yes, the whole region, and this is for yeah, which percentage is that? This is for the Nigeria. This is for where? Broadly West. I don't know.
That's for sub-Saharan African, I think, right?
Yes, Sub-Saharan Africa. Yeah, definitely.
And then there's
Wow.
0.2% Northeast African.
Yes, Northeast Africa. That's Sudanese.
What region is that?
Sudan. They catches Sudan, South Sudan, and North Sudan. All of them together.
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
That is why my mom's hair is so curly, like loosely curly.
Yeah, did you have any stories in your family that talked about that? That talked about
Though I
migration?
know my grandfather, like my mom's dad, is from Niger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So your grandfather's from Niger?
Yes, my mom's dad is from Niger. Let me check this Nigeria because this is what Let me check Nigeria once again. Really, let me check the more heritage.
Before you
This
go
thing
ahead,
because
does anyone in the comment section have a question for us for Afterscope TV before every boy comes in? Does anyone have a question for Afterscope TV?
I don't know how to interpret on this. What? Which family member of yours have curly hair though? Curly hair for many people means loose curls. Yes, I mean loose curls. My mom. Mm, Berbers and Hornets have a large admixture with the ancient Levant. Um, guys, don't include more things. Oh, don't include more things that I don't want. Uh, I knew that his wavy hair genetic meant he had non-African blood. I don't have a non-African blood. I have, can't you see, 100% African. Why is Africa not shocked? 5% North Africa is not normal. It's not normal. How is it not normal? I know it's my ancestor. They live in the Sahara. Sahara belongs to them. The place they call the Sahara. This is where they raise cattle. This is where they raise their camels. Okay. This is where the Sudan, the all of the people in those regions they come from. So yeah.
Okay, saying many sub-Saharan Africans are Afro-Asiatic yet phenotypically indistinguishable.
Okay.
I don't know if the word is many, but we'll see.
Mhm. I wanted to see. Okay, Nigeria's population is the largest in Africa and one of the most diverse, with over 250 ethnic groups. The country's arid north is home to people of mostly Hausa and Fulani descent, with the Yoruba people are concentrated in the north. In the southwest, the Ijao people in I don't want to hear that. I want to hear the one I connected
I
to.
think that 23andMe is doing a horrible job in the Nigeria sector because Nigeria isn't it the most populated country in Africa? I think
Mm.
it is. So, so how do they not have the tribes for Nigeria? I don't understand that.
Oh, I don't know why they don't. Maybe I'm gonna use next when I make money. I'm gonna do the ancestry ancestry DNA. Maybe that one will capture more. But I'm going to because the purpose of this is that I'm gonna download this and upload it on JetMatch. Um, for people who want to explore,
Yeah, Jed Match is pretty good. I know some people don't like using Jed Match because of going to police and your DNA being, shared or whatever. But I don't know. I feel like if you live in the West, your DNA is already there. So
Yeah.
anyway, um, Andrew's asking, does 23andMe name the tribes? Uh, for some countries it does, and for some countries it's not updated yet. It's weird. Like I noticed for some people, East and North Africans, they usually have the tribes. But for whatever reason, West Africans, the tribes are not really updated. In Central Africa, I don't think the tribes are updated either. So it just depends on the part of Africa that you're coming from. And I think after Scope TV will be back. But before he comes back, we'll just add Ariel Boy to the stream. What's going on? Oh, okay. Mr. Uganda, that makes sense. After Scope TV doesn't have a strong link, so therefore he hasn't been pinpointed to Nigeria. Nigerians generally get pinpointed now. Okay, so if someone has a substantial amount of Nigerian DNA, it would be able to say what part of Nigeria they're from. That's interesting. But yeah,
My name's not Ellie Boy today.
what is it?
Can't see it?
Oh my goodness. Er, er, Erina boy?
It's Ellie DNA boy. Come on, man.
I did not know.
Why did he leave? I wanted to ask him, like,
No, he's gonna come back. I think it's just his
because that
maybe his
was like, I did not expect that at all, like at all. Because I don't know if you were in his live stream yesterday. I was like saying that he doesn't look Ghanaian, like he looks like he's from the Sahel. I think Stoic was there too. I said it. I said he looks like he's from the Sahel. He doesn't look Ghanaian. Then he actually got the results, and it's like 5% North African. Does he look Ghanaian to you?
Well, I look Ghanaian as well.
Remember I told you yesterday? I said you look like you're from the Sahel.
Really?
Does your family know about any like North African ancestors? You know, any Fulani ancestors?
Fulani, I don't. So you think I look? Let me see. I don't think I look that much. Let me see. I don't think. Guys, you get me looking at myself. That's more
But like,
like I've been watching myself in the mirror. So the reason I turn off the light here is because of the insects around. I'm in the village, so um, yeah.
yeah, but 5% North African, that's not normal.
Yeah,
Like,
what do you mean?
I mean, for someone from Ghana, from like South Ghana, that's like you have to have like
Yeah,
a Fulani
my,
ancestor.
my I told you my mom's dad is from Niger.
Oh, so yeah, it's probably coming
Yeah.
from your Niger side. Yeah, it's probably coming from your mom's side.
Yes.
Do you plan on getting your mom to do it? Because if your mom did it, she'll probably have you.
Yeah, maybe in the future, not
Everybody are gonna pay
in
for that?
Oh.
He's not gonna pay for that. No, no, if you
Why
ask.
are you gonna pay for Abroscope TV mom's results?
Wait, so he says his mom's dad is from Niger?
Yes.
Yes.
Is he? Because Niger has like a lot of Tuaregs and Fulani, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And some other tribes like Hausa, they have very very they have um they have what they call it Zabrama. Um, they have a lot, and they have Bosu. They
but I'm
have
kind of confused though. If it's your grandfather that comes from Niger, wouldn't you have more of the DNA?
I mean, I think that's what his
yes,
Wouldn't
that
you have
Nigerian.
more than 5%? I don't know.
I think his
I don't.
Nigerian and his North African is coming from the Niger side, like from his like mom's side.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Because Niger has like a, they have a lot of, don't they have Hausa in Niger too? Or no? You said that, yeah?
uh,
Yeah. Afterscope, don't, isn't there Hausa people in Niger?
yes, the houses are there as well.
Is your grandpa, what is he? Is he Hausa?
What?
So what is your grandpa? Is he like from the Hausa people?
No, no, not from the Hausa. They call themselves the Bosu.
Oh, sure.
Yes, they call themselves. They have a distinct language. They call it Bosu. Based on what I know from my uncle who came to Ghana some time back ago to visit, they raise cattle, they raise camel and cattle. Uh,
Can you show us your haplogroups? Like, can you connect to the screen and show the haplogroups?
yeah.
Yeah, in the
Haplogroups.
meanwhile, if Mo, did you have anything to add? I guess Afroscope TV will put that up.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, by the way, thank you for having me on the panel again. I was gonna say, I was just gonna ask a question to Afroscope. I'm interested in that because he had a mixture of different parts of, he had like a lot of mixture. That's the best way to put it. And he had what's it called? He had Northeast African DNA. He had traces of basically all around Africa. That's the best way to put it. And it's interesting, but then again, his majority DNA was West Africa, but it showed that yeah, you can clearly see on the yeah the Sudanese one. That's an interesting one because again, that's a treacherous hike if you're gonna go all the way to Sudan. And I was thinking maybe it could be because of the as you were talking about it earlier, African Millennium. Could it be part of the what was it called, the Bantu expansion that started in the west and went all the way to the east? Possibly could have been that as well.
Do
Yeah,
you
that's the point
believe
I
in
was gonna
that?
make. Huh?
Do you believe in that theory?
Um,
You know
I
what?
mean,
When I see the camel over here, I just knew it. The camel. There is a camel in the east. I just I just knew they travel by camel to the north, to Niger and Mali.
yeah,
So
I mean, yeah, because if you the whole of like the Northeast Africa, they have a lot of camels, especially northern Somalia. They have a lot of camels. So that could have been a possibility, yeah. And yeah, the earlier question you asked after the millennium about the Bantu expansion, it is possible. It is possible. I kind of, I'm not fully like convinced, but I kind of again believe it. That's the best. Again, I'm like what 70-30%. That's the best way to put it. Because
I
I've
don't.
got some. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't really understand the theory behind the Bantu expansion. Is it basically saying that uh they expanded, they left um East Africa to go to West and Congo? Is that
No,
what
no,
it's?
it started in West Africa. The Bantu expansion started in the West. They
Uh,
expanded to South, and then they went to the East.
what?
That's the theory behind it.
Oh, Ari boy, do you have a resource for that?
I
Do
was
you have a
wait.
paper or study for that?
Give me a second. I was trying to speak. I put my headphones in, then like
Oh,
I was trying to speak, and there's like no volume coming off me. But
Oh, and after school, are you able to see the haplogroups, by the way?
No, I'm here.
yeah, but no, wait, can you pause it here? Can you like stop it? Did he move it? Can you go back down? You can see the tribes that they list. Look, the tribes. Like, go down. These are all the tribes. Yeah.
Oh.
So
Yeah. So Ashanti is
these are
not
all
detected, maybe it's not detected, but they see the tribe, the ever they
yeah.
form the
Those,
gang. Yeah.
Wait, but this doesn't make any sense.
it's
Because
because
wait, stop it 1 second.
his Nigerian's too small. That's why I think it's pretty much because he's too mixed. Like for them to determine the specific part of Nigeria. That's what I think.
Oh, okay.
Because they can detect like the main thing, like the main Ghanaian. Because that's what he's mostly is.
Yeah.
How does he have more Nigerian than you though? Because you actually know like your Nigerian ancestor.
I don't know. Okay, I don't know.
What did you say last time? You said like 10%, right?
9.7% Nigerian.
But if he doesn't know how to find his you were talking about the Bantu migration, yeah?
So this is not detected actually.
I don't think his Sudanese is coming from the Bantu migration. I think his Sudanese is coming from like North Africa, like from the Fulani part maybe, or the Amazigh part.
Could be, yeah. Could be the Amazigh. It could be because again the Amazigh went into Andalusia, which is modern day Spain and Portugal. They conquered it, and that's how basically most of. Because again, I believe in this. The fact that the Amazigh went into not basically I think it's Spain and Portugal, and they showed how to bathe to the Europeans, and they showed them many things that the Europeans again claim till this day was taught to them by the Amazigh.
No, I'm talking about Sudan. You said the Sudan
Oh no no
person.
yeah, with the Sudan part, it could be Amazigh as well. Yeah, they could have
Because
went downwards to Sudan, and yeah,
I know the Fulani, they're like the Fulani's like in Sudan and in Senegal, like all across the Sahara Desert and Sahel.
yeah.
Can you go to
Wait,
Ancestry
somebody
and
said that
you have
the
to go to
Fulanis.
Ancestry and
Wait,
Trace?
somebody said that the Fulanis is related to the Somalis. What did they mean by that?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Fulani is related to
Somali
Somalis.
be claiming everything.
No, Somalis don't claim like no.
I don't know what's
Unless
going.
what?
Okay,
Click all ancestry reports. You see it after school?
Hello.
yeah. After school, go to all ancestry reports.
All ancestry report.
Then go to. He has an E haplogroup. Is that? I don't think that's sub-Saharan African. Paternal. See the paternal haplogroup? Click that. I'm gonna look that up right now.
Yeah, what does that mean?
I don't think that's sub-Saharan. Click paternal haplogroup.
As our ancestors ventured out of Eastern Africa, they branched off in diverse groups that crossed and the globe over thousands of years. Haplogroup A. Okay, keep going down.
Haplogroup
What does
A.
this mean? Mr. Uganda, Sub-Sahara, do you guys know what this means? Asiatic lion, what does this mean?
So this is where is the E started. You can see the one.
It
They
could be
said
the pattern
E.
for his migration.
Yeah. E what? What did they say? E
Can you
U two
Scroll down,
ninety.
scroll
like
down.
scroll down to scroll down to it was an E180. No, go
Mm-hmm.
up like EM180. Like yeah, like that paragraph. No, like
Yeah, right here. Stop it.
but like the whole like I can't see the whole thing though. No, like go down.
Go
Is
down.
it an image that you want to see?
No,
No,
the
the
paragraph.
paragraph. The EM180 paragraph. Yeah, just leave it there. Oh.
No, this is not E180. Okay,
Yeah,
M1.
yeah. That
That's
paragraph.
okay, you can leave it here. Your personal life stems from the EM180 branch of E, which dominates south of Sahara. The haplogroup originated about 17,000 years ago in pockets of Western Africa and were habitable at that time. through the ice age, blah blah blah. EM180 migrated throughout sub-Saharan Africa, spurred by development of agriculture. EM180 is most common today among speakers of Bantu languages, and those related to them. It reaches levels of up to 90% among the Mandinka Yoruba of Western Africa, where the migrations began. Um, okay. The lineage is also most common language among African. Okay. About 60% of African American men fall into this haplogroup primarily due to the Atlantic slave trade, which grew individuals from Western Africa and Mozambique. I still don't understand this
I'm pretty
paragraph.
sure it just means in
Yeah,
West
it's
Africa. Yeah,
basically
West Africa. I thought it was
the
like I thought it was,
timeline of the um
The
haplogroup
history
or
of the
whatever.
haplogroup.
yeah, because the
Yeah.
haplogroup they usually like the way haplogroups work is that it starts from one and then it evolves into a new one, then it evolves to a new one, and then like it's kind of like yeah, it just keeps on like branching off from each other. I guess.
This is interesting, actually.
I thought it
I'm
was
gonna
like
try to.
out of Africa. I didn't think this was an African haplogroup, but I don't know
Now
that
I'm gonna
much
try
about
to
it.
study
It seems
haplogroups a bit
like
more because that's interesting.
it's
But I'm pretty sure.
mentioning Hutu, Sukuma, Herero, and Sosa. The
Yeah.
lineage also the most common haplogroup among okay, you just read that 60% of African American men fall in this haplogroup primarily due to the Atlantic slave trade, which drew individuals from West Africa and Zimbabwe, and where EM180 accounts for the majority of the men. There's a EU. This is where the this is
Yo,
it.
you see that Egyptian? Oh my God, Aposcope. Yeah, Aposcope. You descend from
What
Egypt. You come from Egypt, Aposcope.
what is that? I
Look,
can't
go
see
down,
that.
go down.
We was kangs. We were kangs
It
for
says
real.
your paternal haplogroup EU20 traces back to a man who lived approximately 50,000 years, so 5,000 years ago. That's nearly 200 generations ago. What happened between then and now? As researchers and citizen scientists discover more about your haplogroup, new details may
We
be
was
added to
kangs and shit.
your
23 me has updates, Aposcope. Like every like few months, they give you updates of
Yeah,
like.
'cause I think I only have the L1B1A uh
as I
haplogroup.
said,
That's on your mom
yeah, the
then.
EU
Jeez.
290 is relatively common among 23andMe customers today. You share your haplogroup with all the men who are paternal line descended of the common ancestor of EU 290, including other 23andMe customers, and see the reference.
Look
They're
at the
gonna
next
show,
one.
yeah, exactly.
But
But it's
isn't this dangerous saying that you have a paternal lineage with Pharaoh the Ramesses III?
you shared an ancient paternal lineage with
Doesn't
Pharaoh
really
Ramses.
mean that much. It just means you guys just share a haplogroup. Sharing a haplogroup doesn't really like
Mean that
doesn't
you're
really mean anything. Doesn't mean
oh
any like
Yeah,
close
that
family
that that
relation.
that didn't make sense to me because
That means
I'm
your
sure
father, one of your
Ramses.
fathers, yes.
Yeah, I was gonna
That
say I'm
doesn't
sure
mean but you descend from common ancestors, paternal ancestors that Ramsey also descended from.
because I'm sure Ramses his actual haplogroup was E1B1B, right?
It's a EV38.
Yeah, but his
So
haplogroup family is E1B1B, right?
I don't
which
know.
of the Ramses is the Ramses the third? This is the third. The Pharaoh Ramses the third defended Egypt in three consecutive. They are gonna tell me the history. I don't want this. You and Ramses the third share an ancient paternal line ancestor who probably lived in North Africa or Western Asia.
Oh, so he probably migrated from there to West Africa then.
No, I've always been in Africa. I don't migrate. The
Haplogroups
genet
don't mean like they don't mean anything that much.
the genetics of paternal haplogroup. They say the Y chromosome.
You
Most
don't have
of
to read. You don't have to read this. This is like the science behind it, I guess.
yes,
Can you see like your maternal side, like a maternal haplogroup?
yeah, maternal.
Yeah, let's go back to like
I have to go back here. Um, where am I going? Wait, wait.
Go back one more time.
Yes, I just clicked on it. It's gonna take a while. I'm in the village. Remember?
Just click ancestry traits. No, go up to the top and click ancestry traits.
Um, what is this?
Then go all ancestry reports.
Okay.
And then click maternal haplogroup. But haplogroups, just in case, like, doesn't mean like you have any close connection, because there's like, there's like Nigerians who have like an R1 like B haplogroup, and that's a European haplogroup.
So,
Yeah.
Boy, isn't that your haplogroup?
What? No, mine was L3B,
Oh, okay.
but they're still like, I guess L3, so we're still like somewhat connected, I guess.
Where does your haplogroup come from then?
Why are you so low?
Huh?
Why are you so low? Like, your voice
Maternal
is so.
haplogroup
Oh,
is descended from
can you
a
hear me
long
now?
line of women that
No,
can be.
Turn your volume up.
Yeah, it's like
Turn your
you're
volume
really
up.
low.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear
Yes.
you. I'm saying it was like extremely low. Like before, you were like pretty loud. Now it's like really low.
No problem. Yeah, I was gonna ask, for your haplogroup,
Oh, my dad.
I was gonna ask,
You can't
the
remember
Rachel brother, for your haplogroup, where does your haplogroup originate from? Have you looked into your haplogroup? That's what I was gonna ask.
He's doing a live reaction today, so I guess this is his first time seeing it. So.
No, no, I'm asking you.
He's asking
Oh,
you that.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got EV32. That's like the most common in the whole of Africa. Like Somalis have it
Interesting.
mostly. Hmm?
Interesting.
Do you have EV32? Do you remember what your haplogroup was or
I
no?
have no idea. I remember
Oh.
doing my DNA test three
Yeah, but
years ago, and I felt like it was incorrect as hell. So, yeah.
I got EV32, which is like the most common among like it's like a Cushitic haplogroup basically. Somalis, the other,
Oh, enemy.
Well, are you linear?
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, but most people in Eritrea and Ethiopia have it too.
Yeah.
But we also have like the J haplogroup, which is like
Yeah.
Arabs and like
The
Yemen
Semitic
and
ones,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Especially the Amharas.
My
Anyway, yeah,
maternal
that's.
side was wait, what?
I was gonna say that's interesting because I'm not sure because I did my DNA test like at least three years ago, right?
Yeah.
I think it was just close enough to 3 years ago, and it was bad. I was like, you know what, I'm doing my one again. So yeah, I plan to do my one sometime this week, hopefully.
For Horn African, they used to give us like 50% Southeastern African, or I think it says Southeastern Bantu, and then so it would give us like 50% Middle Eastern.
Yeah, it's actually they have some weird percentages from Middle East and North African, like some weird percentages. So I'm trying to do an accurate one again and see what this tells me.
I mean, R1B is European. This, I see the comment, Asiatic line. That is
Because the
European.
Horners have what 40-60% Lebanon admixture anyway, so we have 40-60% Eurasian admixture.
I don't think you were here when I showed my jet match results. Have you done jet match or no?
No, I'm not.
Jet match is like they can like split because like for Horn Africans, our admixture is like thousands of years ago. So if
Yeah,
you want to see like your like I guess your Levantine ancestry, you have to use jet match.
that's
For me, I
interesting.
got it was like I think like 55% like Levantine and like 45% East African.
Yeah, because it can vary from 40-60%. It can go either way. Yeah,
But
I might do
Somalis are
that.
less than 50 though. I'm pretty sure. Like
Yeah, some
you guys
people
are
say
mostly
50.
African.
Yeah, I know one guy who did that and he found out he's, I think, 58% Lebanon. So I was like, that's interesting.
See Somali?
Yeah,
That's not normal. I can't lie.
he was telling me that and I was like, what? So I was like, that's what made me interested in taking that as well.
Let's read this summary. Instead of this, they said, as our ancestors ventured out of Eastern Africa, they branched off in diverse groups that crossed and recrossed the globe over tens of thousands of years. Some of their migrations can be traced through haplogroups, families of lineages that descended from a common ancestor. Your maternal haplogroup can reveal the path followed by the woman of your maternal line. Migration L, that's 180,000 years ago. L3, 65,000 years ago. If every person living today could trace his or her maternal line back over thousands of generations, of all of our lines would meet at a single woman who lived in Eastern Africa between 150,000 and 200,000 years ago. Though she was one of perhaps thousands of women alive at the time, only the diverse branch of her haplogroup have survived today. The story of your maternal line begins with her. That's what they say. This L3 uh, origin migration L3E L3E. Sub-Saharan. I'm gonna read this. Your maternal line stems from a branch of L3 called L3E. The members of L3E all descend from a woman who lived approximately 36,000 years ago in Central or Northeastern Africa. Much later, her descendants spread southward with the eastern arm of a migration by Bantu-speaking people that began about 4,000 years ago in the vicinity of present-day Cameroon. The migration eventually reached most of the sub-Saharan Africa, and today L3E is most common in Central and Southeast Africa. It is also found among African Americans and um, about one-third of Brazilians whose maternal lineage traces back to Africa in the slave trading era, an indication that their ancestors may have originated in Angola rather than the more common slave trading centers of the African West Coast. Your maternal haplogroup L3E2A traces back to a woman who lived approximately 10,000 years ago. That's nearly 400 generations ago. What happened between then and now? As researchers and scientists discover more about your haplogroup, new details may be added to the story of your maternal line. L3 LPE2A is relatively uncommon among 23andMe customers. Today, you share your haplogroup with all the maternal line descendants of the common ancestor of L3E2A, including other 23andMe customers. Okay, members of L3 were swept along in Bantu expansion. The Bantu expansion, that's what they said there. Genetic. So this is the science behind it. And oh, definitely, that is it. Mm, mm, mm,
So your
mm, mm.
maternal haplogroup, basically your started from Kenya, if I made sense of that, and it went downwards to south.
Sure. This is how they.
L3 was the branch that left Africa. Like all humans descend from L3, like outside of Africa.
That's interesting.
Yes. So I will really. I'm not. Should I stop sharing? Because
No, wait, click thing. I was click ancestry. You click no, sorry. I see it. Go down.
wow.
Go. Oh, no, go back. You
I'll be checking this data.
can you go? Can you click? Just click ancestry and trees. So just click that, like the top, like the whole bar,
We
like the
check
top
that.
top.
We check that. Already.
No, 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 click the top one above it. Ancestry and trees. Then yeah, go down slowly. And click Ancestry timeline. The view report. That's when like they tell you the time of like yeah, click it. You'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, so like this is like the time of when you had your You see the North African Sudanese, they came in at the same time, so I knew the Sudanese came from your North Africa. It must be like the same time.
Oh
This is
yeah,
like a timeline of when you had the ancestry.
it's pretty much accurate. You can see the Ghanaian Liberian, the Nigerian.
It's
I
from the
never.
1880s. It's like 100. That's like over 100 years ago.
Yes, yeah.
Like, can you like, go on it? Like go on it. Like it's highlighting. Like like go
Should
on the
I?
Nigeria.
Can I
Can you
click on Nigeria?
like read the paragraphs? I mean,
I don't know. I don't think I can click on this.
no, but read the paragraph. That's what I'm trying to say. Like read the paragraphs that you see.
Okay, you most likely had a great grandparent, second great grandparent, or third great grandparent who was 100% Nigerian. This person was likely born between 1850 and 1910.
So do you think you should click grandparents?
Yeah, I mean, from both my paternal and my maternal side, all of them they've been migrating together. So even if they are from different ethnic group, like the Ewe, they speak different variants, right, of the language. The Ewe, the Fong, the Gadange, yeah, we live with them.
Yeah,
So
from
they are all from the tribes they all migrated from present day uh, Nigeria, specifically places around Ile Ife, and you see Ilori, and I don't know.
and North African Sudanese. That's the thing. That's like that's old. That's
Yes.
like 300 years ago.
Interpretation. They said this is the interpretation. How to interpret? Um, yes. So I'm not gonna continue. So it seems I'm everywhere in West Africa and North Africa. It's quite interesting. I would like to know the people I connected to. Share ancestry with.
Can you, let's see your Neanderthal DNA.
Oh, well,
I think you'll go a little bit up. Go yeah, there. You see the Neanderthal. You go
where
down.
is it?
Yeah,
Uh,
there. I mean, you definitely have If you have North African, then you have to have Neanderthal DNA.
these scientists they've been lying as well.
Whoa, whoa, not that much actually. It's pretty low.
Hey, you have more Neanderthal Neanderthal DNA than 0% of other customers.
So wait, it says 13 billions. So you have Neanderthal DNA.
Yeah, what does this mean? They say you have less than 2% Neanderthal DNA.
Mine was 104. Yours is 13.
Is that you inherited a small amount of DNA from Neanderthal ancestors. Out of the 7,462 variants we tested, we found 17 variants in your DNA that trace back to the Neanderthals. Altogether, our Neanderthal ancestry accounts for less than 2% of your DNA. Neanderthal DNA and traits. This report highlights associations between Neanderthal DNA variants and human traits. While you have 13 Neanderthal variants, you were unable to we were unable to identify association between those variants and certain traits. These results may change as we continue to discover more about our genetic link. They said they have no trait. Let me just go down. Mm,
Okay.
There isn't really anything else, I guess, for
Yeah,
Neanderthal.
I guess that's
Yeah,
kind of
I mean, he
pretty
can
much
look at
just
his
showed us.
DNA matches, but I don't know if he should share a screen for that.
that's
yeah,
kind of personal.
Yeah, but you can see they give you like your family connections. Like if your other family members have done the test, you can see them
yeah.
haploscope.
Okay. All right. So definitely back home.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
But you should try GEDmatch, I guess, if you're interested to see like a ancient DNA, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, you can upload GEDmatch. It's free. Um, you can just upload this raw data to GEDmatch, and they can, yeah, see the ancient DNA percentages as well. But is there
Okay.
anything
So
anyone else wants to see? Because I think that's it.
yeah, definitely that's yeah. So yeah, thank you all for being here for exploring Texas DNA. So yes, the reason I did it, I said it before that I'm gonna upload it for people who it's for you, not for me. Who wanna do your research about people that you share ancestry with immediately or somebody actively on the continent. So yeah,
Do you think that more people on the continent are gonna do these type of tests? I don't think so. They're too
no,
expensive.
I mean, it depends if they're
yes,
interested.
I'm 100% African.
Because I think nationalism has took over, so they're not going to be as interested enough to find out exactly where their ancestors have come from. And also the other point about in Africa, it might be too expensive. So also that's another great point you made. Africa millennia, it could be that too. And plus, like I don't know for the rest of Africa, but in the Horn of Africa, especially Somalia, we can also like name 40 to even 30 to 40 of our forefathers. So we kind of can trace it back orally.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll say for other parts of Africa, that's not that common that you can trace 20 to 40. I would say most, so maybe two or three. But yeah, I agree with you. A lot of people already know where their family's from and they're cool with being whatever country they're currently from right now. So I don't think they really care to look at the migration patterns and genetic DNA and blah, blah, blah. I think that's more so us, but people
Yeah,
on the
I
continent
as
are not
well.
really interested on that. Like, I don't, my cousins, I don't think they care about this type of stuff.
True. I mean, you have to have a common, basically a common factor where you're interested in this type of stuff. You have to be interested in this for you to take a time out of it, study it, and then wanted to find out where you're from personally.
Yeah.
So yeah, that could make another great case, especially yeah, it's crazy because the fact that there's not a pure race or there's not a pure group of people in Africa. You can't just be 100% pure. You've had to mix up with other tribes and other people, even outside of Africa. If if maybe so. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
But why do you think that there's a reluctancy to accept that or explore that? Because that's correct. Like none of us are 100% our country. Like where we can be majority from our country, but we've had ancient mixtures and migrations or whatever. But why do you think that there's a reluctance to like accept that?
I mean, what I was gonna say, the first thing I was gonna say is because I don't know, maybe they just don't want to accept it, and especially with today's society and how today's society is built, right? Um, they categorize everything. So, oh, you're this person, okay, you're gonna be categorized in this label. I mean, just a few months back, I started researching on basically stuff like this, right? Out of interest. And then I looked because I've seen what got my attention was a lot of Horners saying that they're not black. And then I looked into Google and I said, what are i.e. Somalis classed at? And then I saw Caucasian. I'm thinking, what?
Have you
What the
watched
hell is this?
Content Over Everything?
Huh?
Do you know Content Over Everything?
Content.
Oh
The
no, who that is?
do you know what that is, African Millennial?
No, what
No,
is
I
it?
don't.
The YouTube channel. That's where like Somali, you know Somali Corner?
Oh yeah, yeah, the YouTube channel. The one in London, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but before they made the Somali Corner YouTube channel, they were on another YouTube channel called Content Over Everything.
yeah,
I don't, have you never seen his videos? Where it was like
yeah.
it's like
I've
these
seen a few.
Somalis from like London arguing with like Jamaicans in London.
I've seen one with. Have you seen the one with the Arab guy trying to say that the Somalis were Arab? The Shamsi
The
guy.
the white dude, he's like white skin. He looks
Yeah,
European.
the short white dude. They're trying to say
Yeah,
the Somalis are Arab, and he's apparently North African.
yeah. That's from
Yeah, he
Content
trying to
Over
say.
Everything. You guys know that channel?
Yeah, bro, the amount of hate you got in that comment section. Let me just say that. Secondly, like it was just yeah, especially the arguments with other Africans. I mean, you can't see this what Jamaicans especially don't understand. You can't come into African tribal politics and expect this to be a simple solution. They just can't, and especially the things that I found wrong about that is because again, Somalis are discussing things that are a problem within our community, i.e., tribalism. It's a crazy thing. Tribalism is a crazy thing, and we're trying to discuss and trying to find a solution for that. And then what happened is the Caribbeans, they were interfering with it a lot, especially that big. What was that guy called? The big guy. I forgot his name. There was a big fella that just came in and
Dark
he
skin
just
dude, and he has like the hat on.
yeah, no, 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 no. He was a big dude, like gym rat. So I mean, he was just saying all types of nonsense, and I'm just there like, wow, no one likes us.
Let me ask you a question though, personally, and this might be off topic, but it kind of is. How do you feel about, let's say, Caribbeans or other West Africans? Like, do you consider them? I know you don't consider us to be family, but like, yeah, like, what do you consider us? Like, I'm kind of confused on that.
I mean, I consider West Africans fellow Africans, and I consider Caribbeans islanders or basically because again, for me personally, for me because I can't speak for all Somalis. I consider West Africans Africans like what I can't consider what's it called? I'm not gonna try and consider you anything else. I consider North Africans Africans. I consider South Africans Africans. I consider anybody that lives within Africa Africans.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the best way I was gonna answer. Yeah,
African
But
Millennial.
do you consider not people who are not from the continent that have African descent? Do you consider them to be Africans?
I mean I've had so many arguments with hot tabs and um with FBAs and ADOS and all of these guys. I mean, how their mind works is just beyond me. I argued with this FBA guy trying to say that he was the original Ethiopian. Like, yeah, it's just like, and then I argued with this another hot tap that trying to say that his people were the original Israelites and it's written in the Bible that they were gonna get captured and enslaved again. And I'm there like,
No,
come
no,
on,
no,
man.
no, let me explain that. So the ideology here is because I think in the Bible it said that the Israelites were enslaved for 400 years in Egypt or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then they're saying, "Oh, that's us because we were enslaved for 400 years in America." They try to make that
don't they
equivalent.
say? Don't they say America is actually Egypt?
That's another thing, man. And oh my, I can't argue with these people, man. It's just, I think that's what trauma does to you, man. You try to steal other people's history to make yourself feel relevant. I don't know, man. It's just I can't argue with them, man. It's just the best way for me to say it is it's just every time I argue or try to have a civil conversation and dialogue with them, it always goes left. They always bring some sort of nonsense to it. So again, when I tell them to back your claim, you say that you are the ancient Egyptian, right? Or you're a Hebrew Israelite. Please back your claim with evidence. They can't. They get one of these books that the Hotep's written, and they say that look at this. There was another guy on YouTube that said that Henry VIII was a black man. That's just
Oh
Is that
my
a king of
goodness,
Europe?
Mo.
yeah,
Mo,
the King of
whenever you
England.
ask them to show proof, you know what they'll show? They'll show pictures of like Kushites, and I'm like, but you don't look like that, so that's
Yeah,
not your
exactly.
ancestor.
I mean, that
You're not a
Asiatic lion
Kushite.
dude in the comments is a hotel. I can't lie.
And when you tell them to show proof, right, they always bring up these Nubians and Kushites and try to say that look at this. Is he not black? What?
Do you know they think we're the Egyptians? You know that, right? Like the Hoteps, like they think we're the ancient Egyptians.
Hot taps are just one of the most see. Horn of Africa had other civilizations. Again, Punt. Again, Punt was considered a powerful civilization, and it was in the Horn of Africa. Again, there's so many other civilizations. Again, West Africa had so many civilizations. The Mali Kingdom, with Mansa Musa, you had the Shanghai, you had the Kingdom of Benin. You had so many kingdoms, but they always run to Egypt. I don't know. It's like
The one thing I have to agree with you, and I'll let Iri Boy and Afroscope TV respond to this, but one thing I definitely have to agree with you is you're right. I've never seen a lot of them claim like a Songhai, Yoruba, Benin, Sokoto Empire. I've never seen them like claim that. They always claim like ancient Egypt, and I'm just like, okay. I mean, so you're gonna skip all of West Africa, even though you have most West African DNA. You're gonna skip all of those kingdoms and say that you were in ancient Egypt. All right, whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like I always thought it was like disrespectful by like Black Americans and Caribbeans and like they claim like North Africa. They claim to be like descended
It
from the
is a small
Moors.
minority, though. I won't say it's most of them. It's only a small, crazy section of them who think like that. But yeah, continue.
They claim to come from like the Moors or Egypt or like the Middle East. And it's like I always thought that was kind of like a low key like slap in the face to West Africa. It's like they don't want to be West African. Like how do like West Africans feel when like they hear Black Americans, Caribbeans like try to be anything except West African?
That's a good question. After Spoke TV, do you have an answer to that? Maybe he's away.
No, what was the question? I'm typing here.
Yeah, Rude Boy, go ahead. Ask the question.
Do West Africans feel like they're being disrespected when like Black Americans and Caribbeans say like they come from North Africa, or they come from like Egypt, or they come from like the Middle East?
When a Black American say that,
Like say they come from like North Africa or the Middle East instead of West Africa.
yeah, it just tells the history. It just tells the history of the what happened, what is the, I don't know how to say this, is the abuse and that is happening in the states, right? People want to identify with the powerful groups, so if they don't hear anything from the peaceful groups here, I mean they are peaceful, they are voice, you don't often hear from most of the tribes here, so they want to, I mean be connected with people who are known to be powerful and they are tough. That's kind of help them, in their situation. So I don't really, I see it like that clearly, because if you ever interacted with somebody from America, like especially the younger ones, and you are like Africa, they see Africa, I mean they start talking to you. It's like they wanna see something. Like it's like they wanna see you prove to them that there is already a narrative there that they want you to fit into, and so it just tells the story that yeah, it's because of the brainwashing, the exploitation, the indoctrination, and the false perception of Africa that was passed down to them by mostly the slave masters. So the yeah, even their generations, what they do, they make Africa look bad, and that is why even if they say Africa, they want to identify with the most
Egypt.
powerful groups, or the ones that have the rich history. Yeah.
Even
But
like Nubia, you know, they call themselves Nubian queens. Why don't they call themselves Akan queens, Igbo
no,
queens?
Avery boy, I don't know,
They're
maybe
not
this has
Nubians.
some fault to do with West Africans too, because I don't think that West Africans speak about our own history a lot. So maybe a lot of, AA or Caribbeans don't know enough about West African history. That's why they gravitate towards
East
ancient
Africa.
Egypt and history. Yeah, I think that's probably why.
I think,
Because
and
Africans
also
could be like, I could be mistaken, but I don't think that West Africans really speak about our history like that. Like we don't speak about it in kingdoms and textbook contests. We only speak about our family history. We don't really speak about our empires. I don't see that. But anyway,
I was gonna
Yeah,
make.
I think partly because most of our ancestors, even here in Ghana, they escaped, right? They escaped from some of these kingdoms, so they were
yeah,
escapees. So they escaped from some of them escaped from the Oyo Empire, some of them escaped from the Ghana, old Ghana, and the Mali. So that is why they wouldn't talk about the brutal exploitation in those regions, or they wouldn't like to pass. It's like, why should they talk about Ngochie in Benin or somewhere between Benin and Togo when they escaped from a wicked king who were killing them, who were using them for sacrifice and all of that. So it's part of the history that they have to keep quiet on and to see the future.
that's a very good point actually that you raise up, because I know from my personal family history, the reason why we migrated into Ghana was not a good reason. It's not like we went to Ghana because we were like, oh, Ghana's such a great place. Like we left because we were fleeing because of a war. So we left under duress from like present day Benin, Togo. We left under duress to go into Ghana. So that's a very good point that you just raised.
Was that an ancient migration or was it very recently?
I would say probably 2 to 300 years, so kind of recent. Yeah,
Oh, so something to do with tribe. Your
yeah,
tribe
yeah,
left Togo. And yeah, okay,
yeah.
that's interesting. Okay, that's an interesting thing. Yeah, I was gonna make another point as well. Um, this I think all of this comes down to psychology. Again, when they have been enslaved for more than 400 years, I think they're trying to look for some sense of belonging. So when they did research on, because I think this is what I think they think, because I've had debates with them, I've had talks with some of them, and this whenever I prove them wrong in a debate, right, or whenever I basically bring up evidence and say that you're not this or you're not that, and try to basically in a way prove to them that you're this and you should be proud of that. They always bring up the same old trick or the same old card that they use against all horners.
The ale of late babies.
Yikes.
Can't
Never heard
debate
that
you back,
before?
right?
What?
They can't debate you back. Hot types can't debate you back, so they pull up the same old tricks and they go for things that are absolutely meaningless in that moment to try to take you off balance or something or to make you mad or something. I don't know. That's that's the best way how I'm gonna put it.
Dr. K. Simp, did you have anything to add to the convo?
Ada Akbar.
Walaikum salam.
Wa alaikum assalam. Did you say assalamu alaikum? Dr.
How
K,
are your
did you say
brothers
assalam?
and sisters?
Oh, I thought you said assalamu alaikum.
Yes, yes. So I've been thinking and I've been listening to the conversation, and it's been going very interesting. So we are talking
Nice.
about the African
You're
scope.
no problem. So you're the Kikuyu brother that I had a talk with last time, right? Dr. K. Dr. K.
Are you gonna say something?
I
Okay,
think he
that's
might have
true.
went offline or his internet or something. Yeah.
You know, Anthony Mine, go on YouTube and type in content over everything in Somali.
Why?
That's how I actually that's like the how I because like Mo was talking about how he like got into like I guess like DNA and stuff like that and like Somali people and stuff like that, and that was how I found out about Somalis because before that I didn't really know anything about Somalis, but it was like through that like YouTube series that was like I seen Somalis talking about like their own history and stuff. Have you never seen those videos? It's like they're pretty popular. Like that's like the go-to videos for like Somalis, for, at least in my opinion.
Well, no, I haven't seen those videos. I'm not Somali.
I mean, like, go on YouTube and like type it content over everything Somali.
Okay, I'll go ahead and search that on my end. Um,
You don't have to play the videos. Just look at like the YouTube titles and thumbnails to like see what they're like talking about.
okay.
You'll probably like it though. Like most people who watch it like it's like interesting.
There seems to be, I don't know if it's a hostility or misunderstanding between, I guess, some Somalis and West
Jamaicans.
Africans and Jamaicans. I won't say all West Africans because I don't like when people do that. It's really annoying because, like, West Africa is 15 countries. So if you have a particular issue with someone from a certain country, like, don't project that on all West Africans. It's really annoying. Like, I hate that.
And them
Because a lot of
Somalis.
these people have not met Senegalese people. They've not met, I bet you any money they haven't met people from Cote d'Ivoire. I bet you
I,
any money they don't notice people from Gambia. So when they go like West Africans, like relax. Just say who they're talking about. Okay?
Ban
Just
them
say
Mali.
the country.
I just saw some
Ban
of the
them
titles
Malis.
and for content over everything. It's interesting because the first one says Somalis are genetically closer to Amazigh. Second one says
Ban them.
Somalis about some Q&A from other Africans to Somalis. Then
They're really
there's
cool videos. Yeah, watch them.
yeah, Somali culture in the West. Yeah, we're losing our culture in the West. That's true.
Is that Speaker? You know what Speaker's Corner is in UK?
Yes,
Yeah,
everyone knows that.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Yeah, it takes place there.
yeah. If you literally look at the one where it says was Elijah Muhammad beneficial for the black Muslims in America, that's the guy I'm talking about, the one with the hoodie. He's always a problem. Every time there's always a Somali corner, every video I've seen, he just comes in, interrupts his way, and says some ridiculous stuff.
Did
Last
you
time he
say
had
black hoodie?
the big Caribbean dude. What happened is I remember watching a video where him and this Somali guy are having a debate, right? And the Somali there was it got heated because that's how debates tend to usually go. And what happened is the Somali guy there was another guy that he was talking to from that was behind the other guy. And you scroll down, keep scrolling down. Yeah, the one, see that guy with the hoodie up.
This one? The second
Yeah,
one?
that big dude right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so what happened is he proceeded to push the Somali guy, and the Somali guy, all he did was try to move him to the side so he could talk to the other Somali guy. And what happened is he proceeded to push that guy, and the Somali guy is skinny. He's like what 5'11", freaking 60 kg, and this guy's like almost 300, bro. I'm there, like, you know what I mean?
I like
If
the
you
Haile
breathe on him, he's
Selassie
gonna fly.
video.
Yeah, it's just.
The
And
Haile
then I found
Selassie
out
video was cool.
this guy's the best way to put it is that this guy's a bit of a bully. Every time he tries to size you up. That's what I got from this guy. That's the energy I got from this guy. And that's again, West Africans. I've not had any bad interactions. Maybe one or two, but I've not had many bad interactions with West Africans. I've had actually good interactions with them. But the ones I tend to not get along with is African Americans and Caribbeans.
You
That's
should
an
watch
interesting dynamic.
Haile Selassie one because like it was actually interesting because it was like Jamaicans like defending Haile
Yeah,
Selassie
this
and
is
like
what I don't understand as well.
Somalis like shitting on him.
See, this is what I don't understand about them defending Haile Selassie. Again,
The goat.
I don't want to be that guy, but they don't know about Haile Selassie. Do they not know about the stuff that he was up to?
He's the goat. That's it.
Yes, but they do not know the side quests or the things that he did on the side.
He did stuff to like the Oromos and Somalis, so it's
No,
okay.
not the Somalis. The Somalis, like what happened is he did it to the Oromos. The Somali in Somali, on Ogaden, nothing happened to them. It was that chunk of land was given to them by the damn British.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dr. K Sim, did you have anything to add to this?
Denialism. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, now you can hear me. So you choose to hear me now. Wow, racism. Africans are always racist.
Dr. K, you're that Kikuyu
Um,
guy that had
yeah,
told me
yeah.
last
I
time,
mean,
right?
for me, yes, Africans. To be honest, I don't like Africans. Um, yeah.
What does okay.
Hmm?
Dr. K, are you that Kikuyu guy that
Africans
had a
are
talk with
low
last time?
IQ. They lie.
Oh my god.
They lie. They
Aren't you an
steal. They
African?
cheat. They deserve everything.
Aren't you an
I,
African?
no, 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 no. I was just born in.
Aren't you half Oromo,
I was
half
just born
Kikuyu?
in African parents, but I'm not African. I'm first of my line.
Aren't you half Oromo?
Eyes are red. So any previous I don't accept.
Yo,
I
African
don't accept
millennial,
any
African
previous
millennial. Do you
lineage.
see
I only accept
one of the
now.
videos and content of everything Somali was the title is "Was Hitler Somali?"
Nah, because
They're
I
like,
think I think they use the E1B1. You know
yeah,
the
yeah.
Somalis have E1B1B. I'm trying to say that because yeah,
That dude killed
Yeah.
me, man.
So
Dude,
actually, I want to
he's
correct
half
Mo
Somali.
on a little bit.
I can't believe the
Very
hype
rude
drone
way.
actually
I want to
worked.
correct Mo a little bit. Uh, can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, we can hear you perfectly. Yeah,
Wait, my internet is so bugging. Can you hear me?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
like
I want to
Kenyan
correct Mo a
shit.
little bit. Malis don't have more genetic similarities to northeast. Is that they
Now
have
we do
more
in terms
genetic
of
ancestry
haplogroups.
genetics. They have more genetic
No, in terms.
similarities. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's to do with the origin. So you guys come from the same place, obviously,
Yeah,
through the paternal haplogroups, as well as some maternal haplogroups, some of them. But
I'm
yeah, so it's just
firstly.
same place, same origin, but genetically you're closer
Internet.
to like
Your internet's breaking up.
Yeah.
I would say upper Nilotes and other Kushites like
Yeah, other Kushites like Beja, Afars, and stuff like that. Yeah.
man, it's like a bad relationship. My internet is breaking up with me.
Yeah, I'm from Djibouti, yeah, so I know about the Afars and the rest of the Kushites.
I'm seeing a lot of Hofkes in picture. I think the names are pretty much African American.
Africa. Say that again.
The DNA relatives. I'm seeing fourth cousins, mostly African American.
Yeah, you had a lot of African American people that you said 60% of African American males have your haplogroup. I think it was your either maternal or paternal haplogroup, which is insane.
Yeah, most of my links were well, not African Americans, but Haitians. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why, but anyway. So
Yo, Mo, do you know about this dude? I think his name is what's his name? Akafiali. Is that how you say his name?
That guy is see this guy. I've looked at some of his previous videos. Like he says some again. He the best way to put it is he's controversial. The things he says, I don't. Some of the things he says, I don't agree with.
Is he gay? Or?
No, it's
okay,
just like some of
we're not gonna go into that today.
Oh,
yeah, some of the things he says is just crazy. That's the best way I'm gonna put it. Like, I mean, he brought up some of the old Cushitic religions like Wag, and he tried to, again, he tried to say that you've probably heard of Ebe Wag, right?
yeah, that's like a ancient, I guess, like before Islam.
Yeah, yeah. And what happened is he tried to say that Ebe Wag is basically, or basically, he's trying to say that we he tried to relate WAG into the new religions of like Christianity, and he tried to use comparison, say that he tried to basically make the old religion seem all right in today's world, and it's just, there's too many controversies with this guy. That's the reason why I don't look at some of his stuff. He said that he said he was Somali before Muslim, and he says stuff like that. It's just yeah.
Oh, Somali first or Muslim first?
He said Somali first. It's
I
like
mean,
you,
how
because
about
I'm
you?
sure Tigrinya are like Christian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you saying that I'm a Tigrinya before Christian.
Mm,
You get it? It's not mad.
I mean, do Africans pledge allegiance to the religion or to the tribe?
No, he said that he pledged allegiance to the tribe first and then his religion.
I'm just asking like everyone. Do they agree with do they agree with that?
Absolutely not.
What?
Hey, you should have put your tribe before your religion.
I'm an atheist, so all I have is my tribe.
Oh, okay. Oh, no wonder. You're the first Tigrinya atheist I met.
Wait, you're atheist for real?
Yeah.
Why?
I swear in Eritrea is basically like your devout Christian, like devout. You have some of the old ancient Christian churches over there as well.
Like majority, I think like 95% of the Christians are like
Yeah.
the Coptic Christians
Yeah.
from
Okay,
like
but we're gonna let that's nice. Go ahead. Did you have anything to add before we go back?
Yeah. I just wanted to. I couldn't come on earlier because I just wanted to add where Alpha Scope said about what African Americans, a lot of them do not, claim West Africa, or or they don't talk about what's what I see from my point of view. The reason why, because he touched where I kind of do I agree with him that because in school, when I was in school, right, a lot of people they taught us about West Africa, but you know it was mostly about slavery, what they did when they came to West Africa, and a lot of times they taught us the only part of Africa they really taught us in school was Egypt, the empires of Egypt, what they accomplished, what they did. So a lot of times that's what we anything about Africa, that's what we learn about really. It was about Egypt. So a lot of them, like Africa, so they want to touch to a very powerful group of people. Group of people that very they're African, but not the same Africans as they are, but they're African, where they're trying to put themselves in their history. It's the same thing where you know the Moors, even though they not got no connection to the Moors, but they wanna attach them more because like Moors were very powerful group of people, even though they don't realize a lot of Moors were white, dark skinned. So they only want to claim it as this black history because it makes them feel good about themselves. So and they don't realize that don't change anything. You know, a lot. You can claim all this group of people who are not the same people as they are, but if you yourself do not want to, you can. No one cares about what you are, what your history was. No one cares. Like no one cares. Africa was one point. Africa was more advanced than Europe. No one cares about that. No, everyone care what's going on today right now. So you can claim all this history if you're not doing anything in your life, if you're not showing that, what's the word I'm looking for? If you're not improving yourself, if you're not making history, no one cares about your past.
So people
So
are ashamed of their West African lineage because they think it's
y-
insignificant and not important.
yeah, basically, because the school really didn't teach us about West Africa. They did, but only time it was mentioned, it was because of slavery. Like
Yeah.
myself, to know about history about West Africa, that empires, you really have to do your own research. No, you really have to do your own research when it comes to West African history. Like you really have to do your own. That's how I learned so much. I mean, I'm still learning about West African history, but that's why usually it's always about slavery. When it comes to West Africa, anything about Africa except for Egypt, anything North Africa also, anything below North Africa, it's slavery or the poor or everything negativity. Basically, that's why history of Africa we were
That
taught in
nice.
school. So a lot of them will try, move away from that history, try and claim other history that puts them in a better light, basically.
That nice. I was gonna ask you, what country you from?
Me,
Yeah.
I'm Rwandese and Congolese.
Ah, nice. Yeah, you made a great point about the fact that they look at West Africa's history as significant, insignificant, and they always jump to Northeast African history. They always try to claim Cushitic, Egyptian, Nubian history. They always try to downplay the inhabitants that live and the Berbers of in North Africa. And their main argument is whenever you say that we were the native people, they tend to say that okay, you're not the native people. Or the North Africans, no, 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 you're just part of the Arab conquest. Or the Egyptians, you've been raided by the Arabs so many times, you might as well call yourself Arab. I mean, they always this is the arguments I'm saying. This is
Yeah,
what I've heard from them. They and with the Sudanese people, they say that you got Arabized, and then the Somalis you got Arabized, the Horners you got this is their argument. Because again, they want to make the inhabitants that live there very insignificant so they can bounce and steal their history.
you're right. So
This is the
yeah,
reason why.
I get a lot of them. That's this is just my opinion. What I've noticed that I feel like a lot of them want to claim that history. It's because it's the those history in school that were taught. They're very better than West African history. Basically,
I
they
mean,
don't realize the greatest wall ever been built is in West Africa, not in China. We learn about China, also they touch on China history, but they'll never teach us about the one, the longest wall ever been built in mankind was in West Africa, basically. So,
Yeah.
that wasn't our taught. That wasn't taught about West African empires, kingdoms, like all of this stuff were not taught to them.
they
So,
don't understand.
the history that very taught is North
The
Africa.
countries,
They don't
the
understand
countries that
demand.
the relatives are from.
Yeah.
So on
See,
the top, United States. Second, Jamaica. Third, Ghana. Fourth, Haiti. Fifth, um, Guyana. Seven, Canada. Um, and then we have Grenada, Trinidad and Tobago, Dominican Republic, United Kingdom, Barbados, Venezuela. Is it Carasua? Is it Carasua? What's the name of that? Curacao. I don't know. Puerto Rico, Martinique,
Really, man, what are you
Switzerland,
talking about?
Yeah, I'm trying to understand what's going on.
Yeah,
Belize,
what are you listening?
France,
What are you talking
Togo, and Colombia. So these are
what?
the countries my relatives, the DNA relatives are
Oh,
Oh,
predominantly
oh,
from.
so that means you have some cousins taken.
A lot. I know of that. A lot.
you have a lot of African American cousins. A lot of
Yes.
them that because what got me interested is the fact that it's 60% from your paternal haplogroup belongs to African American males, which means that a lot of your basically close relatives are in America and in the Caribbeans.
Can you say the list again? Can you go through the ancestry? Like what part they're from?
What?
Can you see the countries again of your family relatives?
I can show because their names are also showing alongside.
Can you say it again? Like say it. Like go through the list again. Like say
So
it.
I say on the top right. I'm just gonna say it straightforward. You have United States, then followed by Jamaica, Ghana, Haiti, Guyana, Canada, Grenada, Trinidad and Tobago, Dominican Republic, United Kingdom, Barbados, Venezuela, um, Caraccio. I don't know how they call that. I don't know. But Puerto Rico, uh, Martinique, Switzerland, Belize, France, Togo, and Colombia.
Are these they're like distant relatives, like third cousins?
Uh, yes, from fourth, fifth, sixth, and the rest.
Oh. Do you plan on contacting them or anything?
Is that Aris going to do spoken words?
Are you gonna contact them?
um, I've left my information there, so if they want to,
So I have a question for the uh, the horny guys. That's you, Eric Boy, and Mo Solomon.
Yeah.
Would you marry an Indian?
No.
Who asked that question? To who?
Keizo.
To you?
Dr. K.
And, would you marry an Indian?
No. I mean,
Okay.
they're cute, like some of them, I guess, but
What about you?
gotta keep it in the family, you know what I mean? The whole African family.
Yeah, I'm probably
Are you
most
guys
likely
Indian
the same.
anyways?
Gonna keep in the Horn of Africa.
Are you
What?
guys Indian anyways?
What? Who's Indian?
Eritreans.
I mean, some look Indian, but
Yeah, I have an Eritrean friend. He looks Indian to me.
Bro, aren't you Oromo?
Half. So,
What, are you
no
Oromo from
Indian
your
here.
father?
No
the
Indian
ladies
here.
here are beautiful. All the ladies are beautiful. They can.
Dr. K,
If they tell me they
are
are,
you Oromo from
Yeah,
your father?
from paternal
Then you have
side.
to take his lineage. Then you're Oromo.
No, I don't believe in African lineage, Rory, man. I believe in genetics. Africans are gay. Every time I tell people I'm Uganda, yeah, they're like, "Oh, but that's not where your father's from. Your father's." Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah,
no.
but then,
Listen,
Dr. K, you know the Oromos are basically the Mongols of East Africa. You know your history, right?
devils.
Yeah, man.
Whoa.
2 times we had to
wow.
stop the Oromo expansion in Somalia. Jeez.
Like, which one is worse, the Bantu expansion or the Oromo expansion?
Bro, these
I
men are
don't
50
know.
million strong.
Yeah,
Oromos
that's how
expand
it
like
is.
there's no tomorrow.
Actually, you know what? Maybe they share a lot with the Bantus because they expand a lot. They have a lot of population, and typically they're kind of nice compared to the other people.
You know what's crazy about Black Americans and Caribbeans? I always thought it was
Yeah.
weird how they side with, or they like. This applies to like all Africans actually, because you guys like when it comes to Ethiopia, you guys like the Amharas and the Tigrayans. And in my mind, I always thought like, why wouldn't you like support the Oromos? You know, because they're like
Because
the indigenous.
The Oromos are always crying. We're not Habasha. So yeah, that's
Now I'm
another
saying,
thing.
why would the Black Americans and Caribbeans support like the Habesha over the Oromos when like the Habesha are kind of like colonizers and enslavers, and the Oromos are like the slaves? You know, like, I think it makes sense to support the Oromos.
Identity crisis, self-hate.
Wait, did you guys get sold by Ethiopia, Uruguay?
What, Somalis? Somalis ain't never been sold, son.
I
No.
think it's
Eritrea
Eritrea.
Oh,
got sold by Ethiopia. To which
Forget
country was
them.
it? Was it Italy or was it French? No, Italy. Yeah, it was Italy. You guys got sold like a side piece.
So
the Oromo speaking about being sold. Come on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
I
they got
think
sold.
Kazi trying to start problems on here.
And then Mosala, you guys got sold by you got sold to the French.
No.
So,
No Somali
yeah,
ever got sold.
Djibouti got sold. Djibouti got sold to the French.
Again, there's a difference between
Eritrea got sold to the
colonization and sold.
Italians.
No. You get things mixed up.
Yeah,
It's colonization.
that's it. For 100 years. 100 years
Bro,
is
how many? Bro, did you not forget the Oromo versus Somali battle, and we won and sold you off 2 times, by the way.
jeez, you know, I showed the chart that the Oromos were concubines and slaves to the Somalis. I showed the
Exactly.
chart.
I think they forgot.
Yeah, I think we need to talk about unity.
Yeah, I think Mr. Uganda, Mr. Uganda said it. The Oromos are the band of oppression in Horn Africa.
They're Mongols, by the way. Just saying.
Yeah.
It's all about unity, you know. We're all one. We're all brothers and sisters, you know. We gotta support each other. We gotta give love, care, and patience, you know. Because obviously, think about it this way: the white man is. Do you know why the war is in Ukraine? Do you guys think it's just about some silly NATO stuff? Nah, this is all orchestrated. They want to start a war in Ukraine so that that war can reach Africa, so that they can take over us. You get the point? Trust me, this war is gonna trickle down into Africa. They're using Eritrea as a what do you call it, as a side piece to come back in, and this stuff is gonna be. This is how they're gonna get us again, guys. Is because you see, when there's a war, there's no morality going on. You know, no one's gonna condemn America or Germany or anything for coming and starting a war there and taking the resources. This is a perfect chance because this is not going to stop it. It's going to escalate. It's not going to be a nuclear war because that's not what they want. They don't want to destroy each other. What they want is resources. They're fighting China. This is a war against China. This is not a war against Russia.
I think they already have the resources with these puppet governments that they placed. I think they already have full control of the resources. Again, every except I'd probably say a few that are especially because of recent people are starting to wake up to it. But again, there's a lot of governments that work for America and the European powers. A lot of them supply the Europeans with their natural resources, i.e. Congo. I mean, they're doing stuff. They again, Congo. If he knew how to use his resources efficiently, it would be the strongest nation with the most resources in the world. But again, you have to understand that these puppet governments, these people that work for the European masters, that's what they're doing.
I heard gas prices are getting high now. I don't have a car, so I don't know if that's true.
But I don't like the gaslighting, no pun intended, but I don't like the gaslighting that you guys are doing. Talking about gas prices are going higher. They've always been going higher.
I don't have a car, so I just heard the
I,
news
I,
on gas.
I remember when I used to drive a lot, and when the pandemic was happening, it was 97 cents a liter, and I think now it's 156. Anyways, it has been a huge spike. I'm not gonna lie, but these people are still gonna drive unless you're buying an electric car. I mean, why are you complaining about gas prices? Like,
And bread. I heard like bread, like wheat. Like Ukraine like provides like
Yeah, but you know,
25% of the wheat in the world.
in Africa,
And yeah,
like
Russia supplies 80% of the world's gas.
that's
yeah,
interesting.
but right now oil is going up, food prices is going up. I have to charge.
High DEI. Yes, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I gotta charge people more money for chips because everything's gone up. Potatoes, oil, and you know this is no joke. If Africans are smart again, you know Somalia. In fact, if I don't know about Djibouti if they have natural gas, but I know Somalia does. Somalia should give access to Kenya to run all their gas for them. And guess what? They're gonna be each making money because right now
Like
Somalia's got
hell,
gas in the seashores. It's just not developed enough to start extracting it properly. If they
like
do
hell,
this
we're
right
gonna
now, it's a
give
perfect
Kenyans
time.
access.
Say
Mo,
again?
there's an echo on your side, Mo.
Oh, is it? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's been like that for like an hour.
Yeah, I hear echo.
Okay, so I was gonna say like hell, we're gonna give Kenyans access to our to our country. That's the best way I was
Nah,
gonna put it. But
you
as Dr.
should.
K said, Dr. K, I feel like yourself. You're a troll. You're an Oromo troll. That's what I feel like.
Let's not even call him Oromo, call him Gala. Let's call him Gala from now on.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
That's
Okay.
like the Oromo's like old name.
Oh,
Like
okay.
like it means like rotten savage. Like that's what like the Habesha call them. I think Somalis call him Gala too, but for them it means infidel.
Nah,
By the
nah,
way,
nah, nah.
Aaron boy, can you
We
speak?
have a different word. I dare not to say, but again,
Baria.
no, that's the Habasha one, isn't it?
Baria. Wow, Baria. You got calling people slaves now, huh?
That's a bad
I'm
name.
about,
No,
I'm
no,
about
no.
to.
Hey,
That, that's
save that for tomorrow. Save that for tomorrow.
What do you mean tomorrow?
that's what Habashas call Oromos.
Because
We
I'm
have a
going to
different
talk
word,
about
but
the
yeah.
slave trade that's happening in the Gulf countries.
Oh,
By the way,
Yeah.
Aaron boy, can you speak Tigrinya?
a little bit.
Can you speak
Tigrania.
Tigrinya?
I know how to say some words like milk is seba,
Say that again.
Say
I
a
can't hear
sentence
you.
in Tigrania.
salam,
Oh
Salam.
god.
Oh wow. No, no, come on. I asked if you could speak a
kameleha,
language, not a word.
Oh, repeat something your parents
Dr.
said
K,
to you.
can you say something in Somali?
wallahi.
No,
Other
no, no. I
than
never
that,
learned any tribal language, unfortunately.
I was surprised, when I went to northern Somalia, which is basically Somaliland,
Yeah.
there was a lot of Oromos there.
So I think I will share the results again. I think it has updated. They just captured
Actually, Somalis in
West.
Nairobi, the one that
Let me
don't
just
live
show this.
Yeah,
in
let
Eastleigh,
Afroscope
they don't
TV
speak
go
it
ahead.
either.
What would he say?
Somalis in
Okay.
here,
Yes.
right? The ones who don't live in Eastleigh, they don't speak Somali either. Like most of my friends
No, no,
can't speak it.
no, the diaspora, like they, that's what I'm saying. They're losing their culture. But
Yeah,
I can speak 4 languages. But yeah,
nice. Yeah, that's actually dope.
yeah.
You know, there's some Africans in Africa that don't speak their language because they want to sound educated.
So wait, who
That
is
is
this?
Western
that
Is
is
this
Asia.
true.
David? So you're North African as well.
Yeah.
Apparently, he has Sudanese, Nubian,
They say
actually, that's
Western
interesting.
Asia and North African.
No, but they highlight
Interesting.
North African. Like North African is the one you're
By the
from.
way, I realized why the Kenyan government oppressed the what do you call it, um, the Nubians in Kenya. I thought the government was just being mean, but there was a real reason behind it. So basically, the British brought the Nubians into Kenya to basically work on the railway. In fact, they live right next to my house in the railway. Then what happened
Before
is this Nubian idiots fought with the British against the Kenyan independence. That's why they got oppressed because they only got the passport 3 years ago. Now it makes sense. So they deserve to get oppressed. It wasn't just the government being Illuminati. These people fought against progress.
Yeah, let's try to stay on more on topic because yeah.
Oh no, it's because I saw Nubian, so I was like, part of David is our enemy out here. Nubians are enemies in Kenya.
You're a funny
So
Oromo
Afroscope
troll.
TV, are you gonna get citizenship to North Africa, to, to North Africa now? Are you gonna go to Sudan and ask them for citizenship?
Yeah, that's a great point
with
from the
the
comments.
North Africa, I don't see. No, I like Sudan. I like Sudan more. I don't know why.
There's two
But
Sudans. Which
they're
one? North
still
or south?
Arab though.
The north is more
Sudan.
Arab. The south is more Nilote.
Yeah, like South Sudan would be maybe what you're talking about, but
Okay,
North Sudan, they're
I agree
basically
with
like
Daniel.
Egyptians, aren't they?
They're not Arab. I don't know where you guys got that. They're not Arab. They've been
No, North.
Arabized. There's a difference.
No, no.
That's what I
There's
meant.
actual Arab
That's
clans.
what I
There's
meant.
there's actual Arab clans like the Rashida. There's other Arab clans as
Yeah,
well.
there's a couple Arab clans, but not many. Most of them are not Arab. They're just Arabized.
Yeah.
So in North Sudan, they're not Arabized.
Oh, they're
North
Arabized.
Sudan is Arabized, but most people are not
Heavy.
Arab. Only a few tribes are Arab tribes.
See, do you know
So
how
like,
some other countries in Northeast Africa speak Arabic as a second language? North Sudan is basically a first language.
Yeah, they believe they're Arabs because that's their culture.
Yeah.
But
Your
I mean,
AM,
genetically, the
I met a North Sudanese. I
AM,
mean,
Fang's in the back.
I met a North Sudanese say to me that he's Arab, like, and he didn't look Arab. That's the best way I want to put it. But yeah, it's just they actually believe they're Arabs. So that's what I want
yeah,
to say.
it's
I've
like
met
if
a
you go
couple
to
of
the
them.
Swahili coast, the Arabs there don't believe they're Arabs. They believe they're African. So they've been Africanized in Swahili coast, and then the Africans in the north are Arabized. It's kind of funny.
Oh, it's like similar to the Somalian, like the Nadir and other Arabs. They actually believe
Right.
they're Somalis, but they're Arabs.
Exactly. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, what about the Ria Zama? Do you think they're Arabs or Somalis?
Who?
Ria Zama?
Riyazuma.
Yeah.
Well, are they a clan in Somalia?
Yeah.
Riyazuma.
Yeah, they're sort of mixed between the Bantus that escaped slavery, Arabs and Somalis.
Okay, there's the Benadir. There's the
They're part of the Bendir. They're sort of part of it.
they could be, but then there's other ones as well. There's Benadir, there's the Somali one, there's another one as well. I forgot. There's so many, but then again, they're distributed among the south. These clans. But again, they assimilated. They even have their own city called Barwa in
Yeah,
South
they're part of
Somalia.
the Benedict people.
Yeah, they could be.
Okay.
They could be part of the 4.5. Yeah.
Okay. That's nice. And Error Boy, did you guys have anything to add to that?
No,
So are the
I'm just
Somalis?
listening.
Okay.
Do
Yeah,
you
I'm just
accept them as
listening to.
Somalis?
There's someone in the private chat. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Mo, do you accept the Benedicts as part of Somalis or no?
Okay,
Would
now
you
you put
marry
me on
one?
the spot.
Would you
Me?
marry a yeah, okay, not you. Would your sister? Would you allow your sister to marry one? Obviously, the guy can do what he wants.
Or you be messy.
Damn, you put me on the spot. Okay,
Yeah, because genetically they're Bantu, Arab, and Somali.
okay. I'm gonna need time to think about that. You know what I mean? These type of questions need, time to assess. That's the best way I'm gonna put it.
Okay, fair enough. But what about you, Erere boy? Would you marry your Arab, Bantu, Somali sister in the
Basically,
Benedicts?
would you marry a Rashida in Eritrea? Basically, would you let your sister marry Rashida?
I mean, those people are like, they're weird. They wear like, they like cover the whole body. The women cover like the whole
I've
body
seen
except
it.
the eyes.
I mean, the
That's
women
like,
look beautiful. So
Yeah.
those are not African, my guy. Those are
no, they're mixed
Bedouins.
Africans.
Rashida are not. Those are
No,
Bedouins.
Oh,
no,
okay, I
no,
don't know
they're
about
actually
Rashida.
like legit white.
Oh, okay.
Rashida?
Yeah,
They're from like Saudi Arabia, I'm pretty sure.
yeah. I've seen them in Djibouti as well. Yeah.
Yeah, let the ladies speak. Or doesn't
I
go
want
on,
like
you
an
lady.
Afar wife. Like someone who's like dark skinned but like has like the loose hair and Eurocentric features.
Someone
A
You
like
don't
Hona,
want it today.
basically. A
What?
Hona.
No, no, no. He wants like the Afar because like
Yeah,
yeah, I
dark
do
skin but
actually
like
think
slim
Afar are
nose,
one of the
loose hair.
Afar are starting to become problem in Djibouti, man. They're getting too big for their boots, man.
the boot is getting too big, huh? For them.
No,
The
they're
country.
becoming too big now. They you know what I mean?
all right.
I heard they're
Let's
fighting with
um,
Somalis in Ethiopia.
The Afar.
They're like fighting with Somalis in Ethiopia. Like they're fighting over like because they're
Yeah, wait,
both like
DEI,
pastoralists.
were you about to
Yeah.
speak?
No,
Yeah,
what were you saying about Red Hammer?
yeah. I was asking, do you accept them as Somalis?
Well, they're part of Somali culture.
Okay.
They speak the language.
Ruta Shegi Walal.
No, I'm from the south, so and I have
Okay,
some
Oh,
family
so
member. Yeah.
would your parents let you marry a rare man?
Red Hammer?
no, Rare Mai
Yeah.
Mai. What are they? Rare Mai Mai.
No, Red those are Rehan Wayne. That's a loaded question. So
Exactly.
yeah.
I'm from the north,
Okay.
innit? North Somali. But again, the South Somalis has a lot of mixtures in it. Like they have ads, they have Benedict. There's a lot of Arab tribes that live in the South.
Yeah. We have Barwani, we have Bajuni, but there's Swahili.
Yeah, but mixed with Arabs in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
From the Omanis
there's a
and that,
lot
yeah.
of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why did the Arabs love the Swahili so much, man? I don't know. They kept like interbreeding with them so much. Like, if you go Swahili land now, a lot of them are mixed with Arabs.
okay. So I wanted to ask after Talk TV, was there any particular questions or anything? Because the live streamed mostly about his results, right? So if he wanted to speak about anything else.
So I wanted to make a comment about what I read when I was watching before my internet became shit, or rather when my internet was shit. Um, yeah. So this guy's related to the great Ramses III. Well done, mate. You and Ramses share the common ancestry. So I guess you might become a king one day of Ghana, king of North Ghana. Start your own school. I think it's
I think he's muted.
yeah, because I know King Ramses had a E1 B1A as well.
Hello. What's the question to me?
Yeah, I was just saying, congratulations. You're related to one of the greatest kings that ever lived, King
Oh,
Ramses III. You have the same.
Ramses.
What? Your microphone muted itself. Probably knows he's chatting shit. Is he in school?
I think he was speaking to somebody. I don't know. Oh yeah, he's speaking to somebody.
Ah, okay, I see. Doesn't want to.
Person's on camera.
Why is he? Is he
Yeah,
in Ghana? Literally, like
I'm
actually in
sorry,
Ghana right
guys.
now.
I'm talking to someone here. And
yeah,
I
he's
forgot.
Ghanaian.
Oh, so he's actually in Ghana right now.
Yeah, me too. I'm in Africa.
Yeah, he's like African, like born there, lives there,
Yeah,
Oh.
me too.
peasants.
Yeah, I'm in Africa too. I left the West so I can join my people.
What? Oromo.
No. Kaisorian. I'm starting up my own tribe. First of my
Well,
line. I need to get
well,
12 wives.
you have to be an Oromo tribe, but Oromo troll.
But I have a question for DEI. So DEI,
Mm-hmm.
why haven't you got married yet?
Are we really gonna go there? This
Okay.
topic is about DNA.
That's a crazy question. I can't lie.
And also, Eri Rubo is available and he likes Somali. So why you guys like chat in the back room?
Listen. This
He's
is
also
not a
Masala.
matchmaking session, okay?
okay.
I
Fair
can't
enough.
lie, Every boy. I've met
Are you
some
dark skin? What's your skin
Eritreans
color,
that look
DEI?
nice.
Me,
I'm light brown skin.
That's that. That's that Arab blood.
Uh,
I don't have no Arab blood, okay? I'm
I'm light
100%
skinned.
Somali.
More, are you
by the
light
way,
skin
you know,
too?
like
Yeah, I'm light
Somalis
skinned.
from Somaliland tend to be darker. Why is that compared to
Somalis from
like
I'm
where?
light skinned, bro. I'm the opposite. What the hell?
Somaliland?
We come in all shades.
Are you
Yeah.
light
Yeah, I know,
skin?
I know. The one every Somaliland Somali I've met, like from Hargeisa, they tended to be more dark skinned.
Hargeisa, that's the north, bro. The north is more, I'd say, more light skinned than the south.
Light skin's all in African.
And you're what again?
I'm
He's
like
a troll.
medium
You're
brown.
Habasha, right?
No, he's Oromo. Dr. K is an Oromo troll.
No, not me. Talking about
No, no.
Erigwe.
I'm talking about
Oh,
Area Rude Boy.
100% Habesha.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
thinks like a Kushite actually, but he's a Semite. Just accept
Yeah.
yourself, mate. You're a dirty Semite from Yemen.
So,
bro, I thought that's how I.
You're a Yemenis. You're not African. Your people came from Yemen, from the ancient kingdom of Saba, and then they established the Abyssinian kingdom. They mixed with the Agu
Don't
people.
intoxicate with your logic. Everybody who came from somewhere else needs to go back to their homeland.
Yeah, but
I
then
mean, I
when
mean, I mean,
why do
I'm
Jews
from
get to go back to Israel, but Habeshas can't go back to Yemen?
you should go back to Yemen. Actually, they killed
yeah, but
200
then when
Ethiopians
Habasha
in Yemen.
conquered, they mixed with the Yemenis over there, so you can't really call them a Semite when they already went there out of conquest.
Yeah, but when they came back, they mixed with the Agu. That's why it's caused the 50% Kushite in his genes. But these
Oh,
guys are really Yemenites. To the
Irupo is not going back to Yemen. Come on now.
come on, rude boy, go back
They
to
have me
Yemen.
as slaves. They're gonna call me Abid.
Oh,
Be like,
dread.
Habib, Habib, salam alaikum, Habib.
you gotta go back and say, I'll take a level Arabic. But
Nah, but it's not funny because recently 200 Ethiopians got burned alive in Yemen. That's messed up.
yeah, man,
Those are
200
Yeah.
Oromos, weren't
Ethiopians
they?
dirty, man. None is
No, the
Oromos.
one on
Why did they burn them alive? What happened?
Bro, it's Oromos. They captured, like, I think it's 200k Oromos. What's a
Nah. Let me
facility?
check. Actually, they do look actually Oromo. Never
No,
mind.
I mean like they
Yeah,
actually like no, I mean like the title
till
of the
this
news
day,
articles was saying Oromo.
till
They
this
do
day,
look
Oromos
Oromo.
are getting picked off.
Yeah, they do
You,
look it.
you, you East Africans like to do that a lot, man.
What?
It's
You East Africans are so phenotype obsessed. You
No,
guys
no,
are
no,
so
no.
like fixated on
Tribe
phenotype.
obsessed, not phenotype.
Okay, tribe obsessed. Yes, that's
these
correct.
guys do look Oromos, by the way. I thought they weren't, but
No,
let me
because
check.
like Erur boy, he fights with like Ethiopians, but if I look at an Eritrean and Ethiopian, I can't tell the difference. To be honest,
Yeah.
it's like, what are you fighting about?
No,
See,
Habeshas and Habeshas. Look, Habesha
I
Ethiopians
can
and
tell, I
Habesha
can tell
Eritreans,
Oh,
same
apart.
thing.
I can tell
Habesha's not
apart.
that we're usually like we're not that tall
Wait,
compared to some Somali.
can you share my
Somalis
screen?
are pretty
Yeah,
short.
he's right.
See, if you meet a tall Hona,
Yep.
most likely a Somali.
Mm-hmm.
If you meet
A light skin with like a
a
beard badly, it's Habesha.
yeah, then it's Habasha. And if you meet basically a dark skinned short guy, Oromo.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah,
That
these
makes
these are
sense.
Oromos actually. These are not Habesha.
How can
Oh,
you
these
tell
are
the
almost.
difference? Oromos can't all look the same.
Not all, but generally you can tell. Okay, first is skin tone. Also, Oromos tend to have a bit of an Asiatic look to them, and then they also have. You can usually tell. Uh,
These are
not all the time,
Oromos.
but yeah,
Yeah,
of
they're
course.
Oromos.
Yeah, they don't look like Habeshas.
When I was in
No.
Hargeisa, I literally saw a lot of them.
They're short. They're
Yeah.
shorter than the other Horners.
So are
Yeah.
Somalis trying to do a Cushitic brotherhood kind of thing now, or no? Because some Somalis I see, you guys be like, we're all Cushites, we're all one people. And
There's
other
no such
Somalis,
thing as Kushite anything when it comes to Somalis.
I mean, some of you guys on the internet do be like
That's the
Cushitic brother.
internet, but we're talking about real life here.
Yeah, like there's too much tribe. If you look at Somalis versus Afars, Somali
Yeah.
versus Oromos, Somalis versus the only people that Kushites would have a problem probably with Beja. That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because you guys wish Beja. Beja, I would say Beja is the most beautiful tribe in Africa.
According to your opinion.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, Somalis be looking like aliens sometimes.
Aliens and the Oromo speaking.
Oh my gosh, don't do this right now, please.
The Oromo speaking about looking like aliens. Look at your brothers. Look at that picture.
Stop it.
And then what do you call it? Eritreans be looking um, like Sandeep.
Eritrean's cute though.
Some of them.
Mm.
Nah, some of the female
Oh yeah,
Eritreans
no,
are
you're
nice.
right.
I
These
can't
are
lie.
these are almost unfortunately. Why are they killing 200 people, man? That's messed up. Dirty
Exactly.
stinking,
As I said, the Oromos.
dirty stinking Arabs, man. I hate Arabs. Dirty
To this
stinking
day,
Yeah,
Arabs.
Oromos are
yeah,
getting
I
protected.
watched there's a BBC documentary about Ethiopians fleeing to like Yemen, Saudi Arabia,
Mm.
and in the documentary they said that like Tigrays and Oromos would like fight on the way, so like while they're on the boat to like
Oh
Yemen, Saudi
yeah.
Arabia,
Nana
and
use the
when
Tigrays now robbing the Oromos.
Yeah,
they would
we're
like
gonna play
stab each other and stuff like that. It was like
yeah,
a
we're gonna
big,
play that tomorrow.
Holy shit.
There
you know,
was even tribalism when they were going to Yemen
yeah,
with
you know what I'm
the
talking about, right? The BBC documentary.
yes, yes, yes.
The Oromo dude had like a stab wound. He said I got stabbed on the boat or something.
But why
But
but okay,
if the
can anyone
Yemenis
on the
tried,
panel answer this? Why do other tribes treat Oromo so bad? What did they do?
It's
I mean,
because
I
they
don't
have that
understand.
basically the
Bantu
Mongols of the
Does
Horn.
anyone know the answer
Bantu
to that?
thing. They have
well,
that Bantu system.
Well,
They
okay,
allow
so I
themselves
could
to
say in terms of Somalis, they're encroaching in our land.
yeah, us too.
Yeah.
So it's more so land issues, and then they're taking our they'll claim our clans and claim to
Yeah.
be Somalis and infiltrate. So it's mainly because of that.
Literally, I was speaking to a shopkeeper. I was speaking. No, he wasn't a shopkeeper. Someone was standing outside of a shop. I spoke to him. He spoke to me in perfect Northern Somali. Because again, there's a difference between Southern Somali dialect and Northern. And when I spoke to him, he spoke to me in perfect Northern dialect. And I spoke to him, okay, I must have thought you Somali.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just said to me that, oh, I'm Oromo. I'm thinking the infiltration's gone this deep. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Somali's just jealous that they're a small tribe.
We have
Bro,
our
we're
own
18 million.
country. What are you talking about? We
Somalis
have
are
our
18 million.
we're in
You're 60 million,
Djibouti,
bro.
and we control Djibouti and we control Somalia. Oromos don't control Ethiopia or Kenya.
Exactly. You're under the Amhara's foot,
Jeez.
bro. Don't talk.
Oh
Guys,
no.
oh,
Wow, you
that
see
was
how
hard.
racist they are. 2 seconds it takes for them to start throwing their fangs out like African fang
Oromia
tribe.
is a figment of your imagination.
Yeah, but Dr. K, why don't Oromos have their own homeland so that they cannot deal with, you know,
Okay, I'll
being
give
made
you an
fun of
example.
other
So
countries?
in Kenya, these guys were dumb enough thinking that they could side with the Somalis against the Kenyan government. So they sided with the enemy. Then in Ethiopia, again, similar problem. They allowed them, the dirty thinking Haile Selassie to kill millions of them. So the issue is they're too trusting. That's it. But trust me, they're gonna get their freedom one day when I'm the king of East
But
Africa.
Dr. K, with all due respect, where is the self accountability in all of this?
The
Sorry.
majority tribe in Ethiopia and the
That's
plus
what I don't
make it
understand.
make sense. They're
You
like
guys have
South
a lot of
Africans.
numbers, so how did that happen? I don't get that.
Okay, so okay, look, part of Oromo culture is basically every human being is accepted. So they'll take on orphan children from anywhere, meaning they're very accepting people. They don't have that as tribalistic mentality as other tribes. So the issue is they're open minded to like taking people and accepting human beings.
Okay, I
That,
see now.
that's
I
the
see
issue.
why the
For
Habesha call
example, in
them
Oromo culture, you can actually convert to be an Oromo, for example. Same with the Maasai, but you can't convert to be some of the other tribes. So they're just a bit too open minded, and that leads to sort of
They're
letting
too
genes
nice.
in. Yeah, they're too
every boy,
nice. Letting in. Go ahead.
every boy. I see why the Habesha call Oromos Galabaria.
Wow,
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying it. I see. That's I'm not gonna
you're
say.
calling
Well,
them slaves.
Baria
No,
means
I'm just saying it.
slave,
Like I've
and
heard that term a lot.
Yikes. Oh no.
Gala is like it's kind of like like Black Americans they were called like the N-word, like Negro, and then
No,
that's
no,
like
Negro,
became like
nigga.
the.
Yeah, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. But then I heard a lot of Habeshas call them Oromos. That
No, I'm saying that the word Gala is kind of like the word Negro because
By the way,
yeah,
can I ask you a question?
I know.
That
it's
that
like
word
an
gala,
insult that became the
gala
official name.
in Indian, it actually means black as well. Do you think it's because of the Oromos that they start using color black?
I don't know.
Because there's a lot of Oromo slaves there and Swahili slaves. So, because I used to remember my friend used to call people gala, which means black in like some Hindi language, Punjabi, not Hindi. So yeah, I was want to see if the two are related.
I think the reason why Oromos and Somalis didn't don't get along is because the Oromos tried to what's it called, military conquest in Somalia. Because again, we
Mm-hmm.
fought the Portuguese, and when we fought the Portuguese, our numbers dwindled. We beat them, but we were weakened and tired. And what happened is the Oromos tried to attack us from the south. They tried to flank us when we were weak,
Yeah,
and
now
then we
Oromos don't
still
need to attack
managed to
you;
win that
you
battle.
attack
So
yourselves.
can some of you guys slow down for the people in the audience? Mo,
Yeah.
you're
So
Somali. Wait 1 second. Mo, you're Somali, but you're from Djibouti. Boy, you're Tigranian
No,
from
Djibouti is a
Eritrea.
Somali country.
It is? I
Whoa,
had no
whoa.
idea.
It's a
Yeah.
majority
Well,
Somali
don't listen to him. Don't listen to
country.
him.
What's the
This
other
this
tribe?
Somali
Afar.
imperialism.
Oh,
No
Afar?
Afars running
Mm-hmm.
Djibouti, I tell you that.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure
Oh,
most of the land is our farmland, isn't it?
The land
No,
is, but the population is
Yeah,
Somali.
yeah. The
yeah.
land's like
The
mostly our
rulers are
farm, but the
Somalis.
population is
yeah.
The
mostly
So
civilians
Somali.
are Afars.
basic history, African millennial. Ethiopia sold out Djibouti to France for 100 years. Ethiopia sold
Uh,
out Eritrea again to
No,
Italy.
I don't think
Yeah,
Djibouti. I
that's
don't
the
think
history.
Ethiopia sold Djibouti. I know Ethiopia sold Eritrea, but not
no.
Djibouti. I
Ethiopia
don't
never
I
so,
sold
actually
out
Djibouti,
Djibouti.
so Djiboutians are not related to Eritreans?
it
No,
got sold to
No, they have.
No,
The tribe in
basically,
Djibouti is half Afar, half Somali, but
Mm-hmm.
the Afar live in Eritrea. They live in Ethiopia as
Yeah.
well. So it's like
yeah.
Djibouti is like a fake country basically.
No, Djibouti is a
yeah.
Somali country, but there's Afars in there.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
It was originally an Ethiopian country, but they got sold.
No.
It wasn't
Nah,
even.
yeah.
That doesn't even. No.
I mean these
Ethiopia,
borders
trust
are
me.
kind of like fake. Like this,
Yeah.
these are,
Yeah. About
Trust me, it
E.
was part of Ethiopia, but they got sold to
No,
France.
it was a
Mm,
part
no.
of
It
the
was a
Adal
Somali country.
Sultanate.
yeah.
Pretty sure.
It was a Somali country, and
Mm-hmm.
Eritrea is basically a Habesha country, and so is Ethiopia, and Somalia
Mm-hmm.
and Djibouti is a Somali country.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, you said almost started doing some military
Yeah. So what
exercises
happened is
in
when we were weak, they tried
Somalia,
to flank us. They tried to attack
but now they
Somalia.
don't have to try anymore. You guys are doing it to your own selves.
Ooh.
Well, you're talking about Somalia. We're talking about Ethiopia as
Yeah,
well.
but then again, yeah, but he's talking about the he because again, the Somalis, the only reason why they went into civil war is because of vacuum of power and a
Yeah.
bloody dictator being there.
It's a Qabil thing. Anyways, it's too much to get into. But yeah.
Yeah.
We need a live stream on Somaliland.
They're gonna start a war if you really want to go there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, right now I can see what's it called Djibouti and Somaliland. They're peaceful right now, and Somalia is trying to sort itself out. So maybe give it a few more years, hopefully.
Do you believe in Greater Somalia?
No.
I mean for Mo.
The amount
Um,
of tribalism, you know what? Nah,
it doesn't exist.
it doesn't. There's too much tribalism.
It doesn't exist.
I mean, you
Way
guys
too
want to
much.
do that though.
No. Why would the Civil War is an example of why it shouldn't happen?
I mean, the civil war started because even though the Somali dictator Siad Barre was warned not to go into Ethiopia by
Yeah.
Russians and the rest of them, he still did it.
Yeah.
He was literally told, "Do not go." And are you dumb enough to go and attack a country when the Soviet Union, the size of the Soviet Union, and plus all of their allies are gonna come
Mm-hmm.
for you?
I mean, but Elisha, we won against them, but you guys didn't.
No, no, you have to understand. How like Ethiopia, just like they usually do, every time they were about to beat them, they always call for help. Look at it
Yeah.
now. We
Yeah.
smoked 3/4 of their land, and then they cried for their Portuguese daddies.
Yeah.
And then again in
No,
'77, we smoked them, and then they called for the Soviet daddies. That's
but
typical
I'm
Ethiopia.
saying Elisha won though. We won our war.
No, the thing
Yeah, but then
is,
again, they never called
with
multiple nations on you.
yeah, but
They
Siad
called
Barre, the
Cuba and
problem with
stuff like
Siad
that.
Barre is that he went further than what he was planning. Now he started going to the highlands. He went a little further than what he was trying to grab.
And then the people were not pleased with the fact
Mm-hmm.
that we lost 1/3 of our army to the Soviets,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not pleased with him overall. They were not pleased with how he's running the country, and that's when all the turmoil started.
Yeah.
Literally, and worst thing is he assassinated the previous good president, the one that was running the country peacefully. He assassinated him and took over dictatorship.
Mm-hmm.
But Djibouti is so expensive to live. How did the average human being survive there?
It is. That's the truth. Fuck it out. It
It's too
is like that.
expensive, man.
I know. I know. It is. It's so expensive to live
Like,
there.
why is a hotel costing $60 like a normal Holiday Inn hotel? Like what? That doesn't make sense.
What currency do they use?
Nah, that
I
that country
mean,
is messed up, man. It's
yeah, we use
expensive.
our own currency, but again, the French have a lot. The French and Arabic have a lot of influence there.
Oh, interesting,
Yeah,
interesting. And how's the military?
military strong. We have a strong military, and the fact that America tried to say to Djibouti, because right now, because the problem with the TBLF right now, Djibouti tried to say to Djibouti, America they told Djibouti, help us attack Ethiopia and get Abiy Ahmed, and then we told them no, we told them no, and then that's
And
how what's it called? After we told them no, the I think it was the foreign minister came out and told the public what the American were planning, because again they want to destabilize the Horn. If they control the Horn, especially the Gulf of Aden, they control 80% of where the oil goes. So again, that's why they're trying to destabilize the Horn as much as they can. And that's why
right.
they've been painting Eritrea as a bad country, because Eritrea refused to take their bullshit loans.
Yeah, Eritrea, I like making fun of Eritreans because they're not many in population, but they stand up for what they believe in. That's very commendable.
Mm. They tried to say to Eritrea that you're a dictatorship country, and they're gonna give them their famous American freedom, or the famous American democracy, which leaves every country burning.
Oh, wait, this leads me to a question because I was going to do a live stream on the airstrike because people wanted me to talk about it, but I didn't know much about it. But
Okay.
from the research I did, it wasn't that bad because wasn't it an airstrike against the insurgency?
Yes, and the president of Somalia, Farmajo, told the Americans to do the airstrike.
Yeah. So I don't
Yeah.
like how some people on social media were like doing fake news, like,
Yeah.
oh, why are they talking about this? It's
I know,
because
because
they
America would
demanded.
not dare to do that. They remember the last time they set foot in Somalia.
Hmm.
So it was this time it was Farmajo who told them to um do the airstrike. Even though he that's the problem with him. He
So
never
there
thought
was
about the civilian
permission from
count.
the government for the airstrike.
Yeah, he told them to do the airstrike, and then what happened is a lot of people are saying that a lot of civilians got caught in it too. And he never did his due diligence. He never did any research on the population of the area. And again, it cost human lives because of his ignorance.
Who's ignorance?
So you guys told America to bomb your people, man.
No, no,
Somalis are
bomb
mad.
the insurgents that they found.
Yeah, but they always bomb the civilians too. It's always has to be the
No,
case.
not always, not always.
I've never seen a military exercise where civilians aid. turned into barbecue pork.
That's very
I mean, again,
subjective.
it's yeah.
Sorry guys, I'm indoors now and the network connection just keep putting me out of the stream. But I'm back now.
Okay, nice. Yeah, so with this airstrike, it was basically Formaggio that asked them. It was very annoying airstrike. You should have not done that because again, if you're looking at it, the civilians got caught in that blast too.
Interesting.
Yeah, and especially the fact that we're see this goes back to my earlier point, man. Is again, the European powers are trying to destabilize the Horn. They want to destabilize as much as they can,
I
as
heard
much
that
as
Al
they can.
Shabaab is. I heard Somalis say that it's like mostly Somali Bantus. Is that true?
Yeah, they are
Yeah. Hmm.
bloody. You know what? I'm not even gonna go
These
there, but
Bantus again.
Bantus are acting up. That's the best way to put it. They're acting up.
What do you say? Most
Hmm.
of
They act,
most of
huh?
the destabilizers are Somali Bantus.
No, Al
Yes, they're Somali
Shabaab.
Bantus. Yeah, Shabelle
Al
region.
Shabaab,
Mm-hmm.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a Somali Bantus.
Most of them.
I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they're trying to do this so they can take control of the country, which will never happen. I'll say again.
Wait, isn't
But
that the same thing for the Somali military though? I swear most of them are Somali Bantus too.
I don't know
no,
about that.
the Somali ministers.
Because whenever I
Military.
saw the Somali military, I kept
No,
seeing people that look different.
no. Look, the northern Somali, which is basically Somaliland and Djibouti, they have ethnic Somali military. The
Mm-hmm.
South Somalis have ethnic Somali military, but the insurgents are trying to take over South Somalis because they think that's their country, which is not. They're very deluded, and they're joining the insurgents again as a way to get back at the Somalis for what happened in the past.
Interesting. Wait. So I have a question. What is the real number of Somali Bantus? Because I'm beginning to think that there's a lie here. Are they like
I
20%?
heard people saying it's almost a mil.
Yeah, I heard some
Million.
say less than a mil.
Yeah.
So like that could be up to basically 10%.
I mean, you can
Possibly.
I
argue
wouldn't
though
I wouldn't
that
push it there.
you can
I don't
argue
know.
that
I
the
think that's inflated.
I'd say the
Okay.
Somalis
So let's
altogether are
say
probably
8%.
no,
I'll
I'll
say
probably push it to 5.
4 or 3%.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
but
Yeah.
you
because again, there's them, there's the Arab offspring that they live there, the
The
Benati and the rest of them.
Benadiri.
Yeah, and then
Mm-hmm.
what's it called? There's a whole lot of, and then there's also the Portuguese, the slaves that we caught, and their descendants that live there as well. There's like
Interesting.
the South has a lot of mixture, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people that
how about
yeah.
for the Somali Bantus who are joining Al Shabaab? You can say that they're joining Al Shabaab because they've been put into poverty by the Somalis, so they have to join.
Nah,
That
it's
could
not
be
poverty,
right. Mm-hmm.
but I
I mean,
guess they also
aren't they the
being
poorest people in Somalia?
Yeah.
they want to get back at the ethnic Somalis. That's why.
Interesting. So I'm pro Somali Bantus. Go Somali Bantus.
Oh,
Mm.
You're an horrible, bro.
Okay.
You need to remember your place.
You keep saying that. Mo keeps saying he's horrible.
Yeah, man. Like it's just
Destabilize Somali
he
so
said he's
Kenya
pro
can be more
Somali Bantu, so
successful.
I gotta remind him he's Oromo.
Yeah. It's like why are you having horrible supremacy?
Mm.
who do you hate more, the Oromos or the Bantus, the Somali Bantus?
Currently the Bantus, but the Oromos are not far off.
Really?
Huh?
You know what?
Come
To be honest
on.
though, Somali Bantus
Well,
to me again,
no.
they don't look
Go
Bantu to
on.
me anyways. They look more Somali
Yeah,
to me.
they do. What are you talking about? They do.
The
They
Somali
look.
Bantus are
They
Bantus,
look
bro. They look Bantu.
Congolese. They do.
Yeah.
No. I think those are
I
like
don't know which
Bantus
Bantus you're
in
talking about.
Somalia. The Congolese ones are Bantus in Somalia. They're not Somali Bantus. They're
Bro,
not
the
from
Somali
Somalia.
Bantus and
They're
the
Somali
Somalis, you can easily tell
Bantus.
apart.
They're Bantus in Somalia. It's different.
What?
What? What are you talking
So
about?
basically, Somali Bantus refer to the tribes that were taking their slaves or whatever. That
Yeah, they call their
2008.
tribe Jared Wayne, yeah.
There's
Yeah,
Jared Wayne. There's Gosha, and
right,
there's Mushunguli.
right. Those Mushunguli, I think, is from Tanzania. That's a Tanzanian tribe, as far as I know. Yeah, so the Somali Bantus to me don't look Bantus. These ones who look
Fam,
Congolese are new guys who
I
came
think
here.
you're
Jared Wayne,
getting it confused with some of them who mix with the Rehan Wayne. They speak of
yeah.
Mai. They are actually mixed with some Rer Hamar and some Rehan Wayne people. I think you're getting it confused with them.
Okay,
Rahan Wayne is
maybe.
a small clan in South Somalia.
Yes, in Bai
So
and
they mix
Bakol.
yeah, and they mix with the Bantus and I
Mm-hmm.
think those ones look a bit different, but you can still. But then again, with the Somalis, they can trace back the lineage, and you'll know from
Mm-hmm.
speaking to them when you ask them what clan are you, you'll know that they're Somali Bantu descendants. Or the way
Yeah.
they speak, if they speak Af Mai, you know that they're Bantus or have Bantu ancestry.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So I want to start wrapping up the show. After Scope TV, can you stay last? Because yeah. So do anyone have any closing statements? We can start with Ari Boy, then Mo, and Dr. Kasim.
Okay. Shall I start off?
Yeah, you can go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna start off with the topic of today about the interesting DNA results from Afroscope TV. He had a lot of interesting, especially what got to me is the Ramses the third haplogroup that he shared with, but then also the fact that a lot of his maternal and paternal haplogroups have, again, his close cousins are African Americans, which is, you know what I mean. So that's another thing that intrigued me. The fact that he has 60%, he said 60% of his paternal haplogroup is within African Americans, which is, or the other way around, where it said 60% of African Americans has his haplogroup. Yeah, that's interesting. DNA. See, this proves that Africans are not 100% of each ethnic. They're not 100% of each ethnicity.
Um.
Can you guys hear them or no? I can't hear them.
Yeah. I think he was chatting too much shit, so his internet cut off.
Hello. Oh, okay.
Yo, Mo,
Uh.
we can't hear you.
Okay, we'll go back to him. Ari Boy, did you have anything to add?
Nah, I was just gonna say, no, like don't embarrass East Africans tomorrow.
Oh, you
Hey,
realize
boy,
it's
hit
not
me up.
only East Africans that are going to the Gulf,
What?
I'll
right?
get you a nice Somali guy, Eric boy. Do you want one?
What's that mean?
Okay, Ari Boy, did you have a closing statement?
I mean, I don't know. I was gonna say, his Athoscope's results was interesting, I guess.
Mhm.
And I had a feeling he was from the Sahel. I said that to him yesterday. I said he looks Sahelian, you don't look Ghanaian. Then all of a sudden, he just says that my grandpa's from Niger. See, I knew it. But that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, his results are definitely very mixed, especially for a West African, because comparing it to mine, like mine are more straightforward. So yeah, that's very, very interesting. But then again, he said that it has something to do with his Niger lineage, so that makes a lot of sense as well.
Oh, I was gonna ask. You said you're gonna show your updated results. Remember, you said you're gonna show it when on the same day that Athoscope shows his results.
Right. These are my results. Hold on. Okay, can you see that?
Uh, the regions though. Click the regions again.
Oh wow, you're Nigerian.
Like click where it says +3 regions.
Oh.
Oh wow, 100%
Oh, I
West
can't
African.
click that actually.
How can you get 100% of something? It's mad.
Click Ghana.
Click where?
Ghana.
Oh,
Oh wow,
No,
you're Ashanti.
I mean Ghana for like highly likely match.
yeah. Ashanti, Elwe, and then Ghana.
So which one are you? This is like what tribe are you? Like which one do you think matches?
No, I know I'm Gadangbe. I'm not Ashanti, but technically I'm related to them, so I know where that comes from. And yeah, I'm Gadambe, but I don't like how Ewefan and Gadangbe and Fanti are all together because they're actually really different. So, but
Can
anyway,
you click Ghana
they're
though?
gonna work on it.
Click
You
where it
should
says
write a
Ghana.
petition.
Unlikely match. Ghana.
Write a petition like the Somalis did, so that you can change
Oh.
the results.
Okay, Ashanti region, Greater Accra
Yes.
region, and Eastern region.
So you didn't like the update, like with the new tribes, or no?
No, I do like the update, but I think it needs to be updated again just to be more specific. But it's
Yes.
close though. I'm not gonna lie, it is very close because I do
Write a
come
petition.
from this area
Somalis
right
wrote.
here that's under Kumasi. I come from that area. And then the second part of my half comes from the Greater Accra region. So that is correct.
You mean Kumelica? did you see the video on YouTube?
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm talking about?
How do you know about that?
Like it was a documentary called Kumelica where you guys are like making like.
You mean sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those people. Actually, over here in Kenya, there's a place called Brooklyn, as well.
If
There's a place called
ADOS
Brooklyn
find out
in
about
Kenya.
this, we're done. If ADOS find out about
Yeah.
Kumelica,
Yeah, ADOS did find out about Kumerica.
It's
And
like
they
Kumasi
dragged
in America.
They drag Kumerica.
Sorry. To be honest, I like Ghanaian drill music. It's good. It's better than Kenyan drill. I can't stand Kenyan music.
why don't you play African drill music and when you're doing like an intro or your outro?
Because I don't like drill music. Whether it comes from Africa or outside, I don't like drill music. Period.
Wow.
But one of these days, I will do a Kumerica video because I was supposed to do that
That's your
last year.
people.
Kumerica is not Ghanaian. It's Kumerica. It's a completely different thing. It's a mix of America and Kumasi. It's a completely different sector.
By the way, how come no one donated today? Come on, guys, in the chat. Don't be lazy. Don't be poor. Don't be homeless.
Miss Delta guy,
Send
we need him back.
$5. Say again?
It says they hate me, so they don't want to donate to the show.
Yeah, guys, come
Why?
on. Like usually, you drop $100, $50, $5 here. Come on, drop
That's
$1
the Miss
each.
Delta guy.
Yeah,
And
that's
see,
one of
Is
the
it
reasons
that they
why
hate happy
the
so
show is
much?
and that's one of the reasons why the show is ending today because there's not a lot of support. And
More
that's
Solomon,
fine.
I want to see £5. You UK people out there, you got money. Asiatic Lion, I want to see $5. DEI, right? I want to see $5. Juju,
$1.99.
I want to see $2.
$1.99.
Every Rude Boy, I need to see $2. Who else?
Dr. K, I need to see 100 shillings.
Uh,
100
niggas like me,
Kenyan
poor.
shillings.
Golden Heart, I want to see $6. Who else
When
is
you
there?
donate, you have to type in your information like each time. Like you literally have to like take out your debit card and like type everything in.
No, you can use Cash App.
It depends on how you're donating.
Jeez.
Okay, I see. Oh, okay, thank you, Mr. Nice. See, Mr. Nice is that's not what you see a real brother.
Dang!
Shout out to Rongo Lees with a $20 super chat out there.
That
He
is
must
a
be
lot
on
of money.
he must be on a what's that called? That device, not Android, the other one.
Apple.
Melon. Yeah, Apple. That's it. Yeah. Shout out to the Apple brother. We appreciate the support. Come on, guys. Let's see 2 more super chats. Just 2 more. That's it.
Is your channel monetized? I must start my own YouTube channel.
Did you just ask if my channel is monetized when you've seen super chats this whole time?
So to get super chats, you have to be like monetized.
Yes.
I mean, monetized like you play ads before the video, then you get some money from it.
That's correct. Yes.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not a YouTuber.
I usually turn my ads off, to be honest, because I play a lot of music, so I just don't want to be bothered. So I usually turn my ads off.
And you got like a mic too, right? You have to buy a mic.
Not necessarily.
To make
But
YouTube
yeah.
videos, you need like a.
To
use like your iPhone.
To make a YouTube channel, you literally just need a phone, and that's it. That's literally it. You don't need a lot of equipment. You can invest as you go. So
Hey, shout out to Mr. Uganda with a £10 super chat. That's $15 in American money, and that's $20 in Canadian money. So shout out, man. See, that's what we call real brothers out here. Not some of you cheapskates out there who can't afford even $2. I see you, Mo Solomon. I see you, Asiatic Lime. I see you, DEI.
Yo,
I
I'm
see you, Juju.
unemployed
I see
in
you, Airy Rude
college.
Boy, out here living unemployed, living off the government.
but to be fair,
Shout
Living
you're
out,
off
really
my mom.
contributes a lot to the
shout out. Randa Okele, you need to give a super chat. Mr. Stoic, you need to give a super chat out there as well. Crypto Walk, we need to see a super chat.
calling people's
I
names.
Can Fire, yeah, man. Send us a Jamaican super chat.
And
Right?
remember,
That's
if you wanna support me, go and check my channel as well.
also Audrey Kemi, send over a super chat.
What happened to African Caribbean Display Talks? I haven't seen her in like a month.
She's still here.
Come on.
She's on Discord mostly, I think, but she's still here.
$2, guys. That's all I want to see from each one of you. $2 is not a lot of money. I'm sure if you can go look in your pocket, find $2 in there. Okay, maybe not. Never mind. But still, I pray that one day you can afford that $2, guys. I'll keep you in my prayers tonight.
This is AfriScope TV's link as well. If you guys want to subscribe, he has a channel. You guys can go there as well, and that is another form of support. He does live streams many times a week, so you guys can come there as well.
We declare that the Lord shall give us the money. The money should come because the money is intrinsic. We must remember, because you must remember that the time is forever. When you give, you will receive. Double, double. Everything na double, double. So you must give with your open heart and
Oh
your
my
open pocket. You must give us your account details and send the money. Please, we are begging you, send the money. If you give the money to your pastor or your rice, why can't you give the money to us? Everything na double, double. It will be enough. And then for the Muslim brothers, Audu Bilay, Minashitan, Rahim, all the rest of it, right? Give that money too, guys. Muslims and Christians out there, you need to be giving us. Apparently, I sound like Lewis Hamilton. So I've heard that from Americans before.
I don't know who that is. So.
Yeah, let me send a super chat. Actually, I might as well also donate. I can't just tell people to donate when I myself are being a cheapskate.
Kaizo is very stingy. He wouldn't even donate a dime. Not a coin. Not expect it. Very, very stingy.
So random.
Unfortunately, that's the reputation I've gotten. I have to clean my reputation. Shout out to Kaizo with the $1 super chat. Well done, well done.
Thank you. And you guys are reminding me. I know some people don't like donating on YouTube. So another aspect or another form is PayPal. That is my PayPal link. If anyone wants to support, it would be great. Again, we could probably do more programs like this. One of the reasons why these ancestry results actually happened is through the support of the channel. We were able to actually raise enough funds to do a AfriScope TV ancestry DNA results, or 23andMe, I should say, DNA results. And we could probably do this for more people in the future, I guess. But
Shout out
we
again.
can also do other things, not just this. But anyway, there's power in this. Is basically what I'm trying to
Shout
say.
out again to Kaizo with the $1 super chat. He's on fire today.
How much is that? That's 100 shillings.
Shilling. Yeah. Shilling.
How much is it?
Kenyan shillings.
That's around what dollar?
I'm not sure.
Thank you so much.
It's not sure.
Guys, thank you so much. Even like 50 cents is appreciated. It goes along with being dead serious.
Again, Kaizo, shout out for another $1 super chat. Man, these
I've
guys
never
are
seen somebody donate a Kenyan shilling in the live stream before, so that's interesting.
shout out again, Kaizo with the $1 super chat. Man, these guys on fire. Come on, guys. You can't allow a cheapskate to beat you. That's embarrassing. If a cheapskate is donating and you're not, something's wrong.
But yeah, everybody.
Anyways, no vina mela menya judo amito. The one who gives more is not a wicked person.
I
Okay.
also want to see Rwangolese. I want to see his results, but he doesn't want to upload it. DAI doesn't want to upload her results either because people on here be crazy.
Yo, this is my first time. This is my first time donating ever. I don't know if it came up. Did it come up?
Oh my gosh! Yes, thank you so much.
I mean, it's only $2.
Oh
not
wow.
that much.
Okay.
Well
done. Well done. $1.2 super chat. Well
You've
done,
won.
everybody.
Yo, you said $2, Keizo. You said $2 for me to donate.
No. $1.2. This is the Canadian dollar. It's not the same thing. But yeah, well done.
Oh.
You've done well. Like, nice. Two more dollars and you can beat me. Actually, you can. I've had $3, but then there's no competition. Well done. Honestly, we really.
You really have to like
every-
type in
every
like
dollar
your
counts.
address, your city, your. It took me a minute. It took me like 5 minutes to do.
I don't
Wow.
know. I guess if you've done it once, it's easier, but doing it for the first time can take a long time.
Yeah.
to
Well
do.
done, man. Well done.
So
Honestly,
let
we
me
really
do it one more
appreciate
time to
that.
see if it changed.
Yeah, one more. Do $1. See if it works. If it works, then we're the same. We donate $3 each. And then Rangolese donate Rangolese and Mr. Uganda.
I need to update the list. So Rwangolese donated, Boy donated, Kaizo donated, Uganda donated. Okay, so I need to update it now.
Well done.
Thank you.
Basically, I paid $3,000 the other day. That's why I'm a bit poor right now.
I'm praying that one of my DNA cousins should also contact me and then we should go live.
Oh, that would be interesting. Yeah,
Where's
that would
African
be.
Fang Tribe?
What do you mean?
You guys became quiet.
No, I mean, what do you mean by that question?
I missed her. Where is she?
Oh, she was in the background.
Fang, if you're here, come back. Give me a call. My number is 0704 823 127. And my area code is plus
I
254.
still haven't seen a lot of West Africans do these tests. I don't think it's gonna catch on, unfortunately. I don't know. Because I don't think I've seen any Central Africans do this test. I've never seen like a Cameroon or a Congolese or Central African Republic do this test. So I don't know. But
DNA cousins can be messy. Hey, Ruben, what's your Y haplogroup?
So I think it. Did it go through?
Is it J?
No, it's EV32.
B1B?
EV32.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, like I showed it. It's EV32.
Okay.
Y'all can't see the donation or no?
What, EB38 or 32? What did you say?
Dude, can you see my donation or no?
Hmm?
I can't tell if you can see it or not.
Anyways, if it's
Yeah, I can
EV3, that
see
means
it.
it's E1B1B then. That would be the haplogroup.
Can you see my donation?
Yes,
Uh,
yes, we can. I see one Canadian dollars.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Sorry,
I don't
not
see it.
dollars. One Canadian dollar. Sorry, one Canadian dollar, two Canadian dollars. So you donated three Canadian dollars.
Wait,
So you have
I don't
to
see anything.
stop lying to me. Oh, okay, yeah. So you have to like donate like $2 a month to like put a message.
No.
Okay, so you're E1B1 B1. Okay.
I got EV32. That's like the
Yeah,
common
yeah.
one. That's like the most common one
That's
in the whole.
E1B1B1. Yeah. You guys are using the new terminology. I'm still using the old terminology.
All right. So yeah, it's been a great show, guys. I believe every boy said his closing statement. Dr. K said his. So after Scope TV, did you have a closing, final thought?
Nothing really. But I'll be having a show on. I don't know. Maybe I'll be having a show on my about the DNA again. Maybe, but not really this extended show. Like it's just gonna be something brief and make sure you also support Africa School. Anyhow. Am I using the right English? Support me. Support me. I'm feeling sleepy. Support me with whatever you want. If it's, even if it's liking, subscribing, sharing, I like it. So thank you all for supporting me in getting my DNA. The reason I did it, I told you guys that I saw people who were finding their DNA relatively in West Africa, and then they use this test and they were able to connect with their lost relative, and I'm like, oh, if this is how it's gonna be, then why can't we also why can us also not benefit from it? That was why I actually did this. So guys, thanks for the support, all of you. I know anyway, no comments. I wanted to say something else, but no comment. And um who- it's like I have something to say, but I just can't remember it. And thanks to all the people who supported. Anyway, it's great.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you,
appreciate you.
Eric Boy. Thanks again for another two Canucks.
Yeah. Hey,
Another
rude
two
boy.
So my thing
Canucks.
is like saved now. So if I donate, I just gotta click buy like one click now.
Hey, rude boy. Yeah, you have the same haplogroup as me.
You have EV32.
No, no, no. But it's still part of the E1B1B branch.
Well, Ben, what's yours specifically?
It's EV
Okay.
12.
All right. So you guys, both of you guys, if you guys want to continue to talk, you guys can stay in the
It's
background.
EV12.
But I will be going ahead and ending the show because I want to enjoy the rest of the day. I don't want to stay here the whole day. I'm gonna be back
Actually, you
tomorrow.
should set up another show for East Africans and South Africans.
No,
And
I'll do that. I don't want to be here today. Like I want to actually enjoy my day. So I'll be here
listen,
tomorrow,
you've
and
made
then
money. Focus on that.
no, it's okay. I'll be here tomorrow, and then I'll be here again next week. But I do want to enjoy the rest of my day. Appreciate you guys for being here. We saw the results; they were very, very interesting. If you missed it, you could watch back from the beginning. And yeah, once again, I don't know who's gonna be live after this, but if somebody's gonna be live, they can let us know. But yeah, I want to enjoy the rest of my day. If you guys want to stay
Okay.
back and talk, you guys can stay back and talk.
Yeah.
But
Let
I'm
me
not.
set up a live.
So you're gonna go live?
I'm gonna try. Let me log
Okay,
out my
so
account.
K Polymath might be going live. So let me put his name here so you guys can go there if you guys are still up for talking. But yeah, I want to enjoy my day. Like I said, It's 5 o'clock over here, so the day is still young for me. I know for some of you guys it's nighttime, but for here, it's not even dinner time yet. So I want to enjoy the rest of my day. But it's been nice. It's been real. I'll see you guys next time. And yeah, thanks for watching and bye.
Bye bye. Thanks for showing up.
Bye.
Yeah. Ghana. I'm so cool, I went to Africa. Back at school, they would laugh at us. Now it's cool to be black as fuck. Now it's cool to be from Africa, huh? Went to Ghana, now I'm acting up. Went to Ghana, now I'm acting up. It's so cool to be from Africa. It's so cool to be from Africa. I'm so cool, I went to Africa. Back at school, they would laugh at us. Tell the truth, it was cruel. Now it's too cool to be black as fuck. Now it's cool to be from Africa. Now it's cool to be from Africa. Went to Ghana, now I'm acting. Went to Ghana, now I'm acting up. Met the coolest youth with stamina. Eat the sweetest fruit, I mash it up. Had some banku, ate some food with some good stew belly buzz. Kelly Welle, ate some red with some jollof, I enough. Plantain made me cuckoo, so much good food, man, ate too much. Yam chips too added up. Man, don't be mad at us. I took a plane from Canada. I can't complain, I landed, bruh. Soon as I landed, they handed up. All of that hate ain't adding up. I took my words and just backed it up. It's always been cool to be black as fuck. Went to Ghana, now I'm acting up. Went to Ghana, now I'm acting up. Went to Ghana, now I'm acting up. It's so cool to be from Africa. It's so cool to be from Africa. It's so cool to be from Africa, huh? Went to Ghana, now I'm acting up. Strongest backs, they manage enough. Too cool, they balance food with no hands. This ain't a bluff. Next strong, they very tough. Made me just level up. It's always been cool to be black as fuck. It's always been cool to be black as fuck. Went to Ghana, now I'm acting up. The women intelligent, beautiful, fit and hella thick, yeah. Dripped in melanin, sun kissed, it's evident, yeah. The men real gentlemen, so fine, so eloquent. Melanin dipped in elegance. Ghana is so heaven set. Home of real medicine. Home of black excellence. Gain independence. By Ghana's first president. Kwame Nkrumah represents freedom with no hesitance. Justice and no settling. Let this settle in. All of the riches from Africa. Met the coolest kids in Africa, boy. All of the wealth is in Africa. Buy some land and sell all of your toys. I need to get out of Canada. Create a business, now you self-employed. Your money will stretch like it's algebra. This is the truth, man. This ain't a ploy. Strongest backs, they manage enough. Too cool, they balance food with no hands. This ain't a bluff. Next strong, they very tough. Made me just level up. It's always been cool to be black as fuck. Always been cool to be black as fuck. Went to Ghana, now I'm acting up. Went to Ghana, now I'm acting up. Went to Ghana, now I'm acting up. It's so cool to be from Africa. It's so cool to be from Africa. It's so cool to be from Africa, huh? Went to Ghana, now I'm acting up.
You know, they taught me words like Madase, Apauta, Fremi. Went to Ghana.